かえり。おかえり。おかえり。おかえり。おかえり。おかえり。おかえり。Hi guys. Wait. Yeah. Oh, con minto, con minto, con minto, con minto. Leave monkey, become phantom. I'm getting self-conscious of my name now, seeing it. Oh, oh, you guys have phantom. Con minto, con minto. Welcome. Welcome, 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 con Boston. Hello, hello. Hello, hello to another daily installment of Phoenix Wright. I was right before stream. I was making my schedule for this week and next week. Let me pull it up just so I can show you what this week I'm like. It's like stupid. Okay. Let's see our schedule. Look at this. I don't know what I'm doing. Phoenix Wright collab. Phoenix Wright. I don't really know what to do. Obviously, I can't like start any new games that are too long, especially because Phoenix Wright is so long. And then collab. collab. I don't know. Only tomorrow I won't be streaming, and then week after that I'll be streaming every day. Well, except Sunday, because of Nova's graduation too. 今日も可愛い可愛くない怖いだよ。collab with Phoenix Wright. Godot collab. Did I tweet that on live? No. Let me do that real quick. I forgot to tweet that out. Okay. Now, whoops, I need it in all caps, please. Now, live equals a. Okay. Today's stream will probably be about 4 hours. After this, I have to go help Mama Mint with some stuff. So, it won't be super long. Collab the whole week. I don't know what else to do. I guess I can add in a free chat or more Phoenix, right? I don't know. I just want to. There's so many people I want to collab with, and there's just not enough time. Why would it be Francisca? She'd be a lot to handle, don't you think? She would be like, hey, it's gotta be like this and like this. And I'm like, okay, ma'am. Oh, let me make sure everything's set up. We pretty much free chatting during Phoenix Wright anyway. Yeah. Yeah, it was true. Who's Nova? Nova's my wife! Mid, thank you! Test? What test? Thank you for the donation. Nova is my wife. Nova, Ryusei Nova, I've collabed with her a bunch of times actually. And she's graduating on Sunday. Sad about that. Sad about that. Alerts off? What? No, they're not. They just showed up. Did you hear it? She's not going to heaven, she's just going to elope with her wife. No, she's probably like... She's a space Maho Shoujo, right? Space Canada. She's probably going off into space and doing space things. I actually have no idea. My donation via Streamlabs stopped working yesterday by the end of the stream. Oh, that's weird. Huh. I don't know why that would happen. Streamlabs being Streamlabs, I guess. Tadaima, okaeri. I almost said tadaima. Nova's joining the Space Force. Wow. My wife, do you have any idea how little that? She's, here, I'll get a picture of her. So you can look at her beautiful face. Hold on. Nova. Nova. Where are you, Nova? You're under here. We did recently. The most recent thing we did was a Pummel Party collab with here, I'll just use her Pummel Party TV because it's so cute. With Nemu and Kaito. Look how cute she is with her gun. Ow, she's going to Supernova. Yeah, she's on next Sunday, so I only have a week left with her. We're planning a collab though. Obviously. This is my weakest collabs. And marshmallows? What do you mean? Like, am I gonna do marshmallows for my final stream? Yeah, I will. I will read marshmallows. I remember that collab. Yeah, it was so much fun. I love playing with Nemu and Kaito and Nova and everyone. Not gonna think about it right now. It makes me sad. It makes me sad. Well, my channel will be up, but I will be not keeping the videos. So, yeah. I thought about it. I did think about it. But I just think I might feel more comfortable not having the videos up anymore. It's just my personal choice. Yep. And Nova's hair, those look like marshmallows? Wait, what? Hold on. I didn't see. Wait, what? Do I still have this? Oh, hold on. What? Nova? Nova? Were you saying Nova? Oh, no, they're hair ribbons. They're hair ribbons. Yeah, they're hair ribbons. Like on the side. They do kind of look like marshmallows. Shampoo! What the heck? Ah! Oh, wait a second. I gotta go to Streamlabs because I can't read your donation too fast. Oh my god! Thank you, but what the heck? May I get your permission to send you a personal message? I just want to thank you for everything since I met you on YouTube. Many things I want to express, but not on stream. Yeah. I mean, if you want to send it to my marshmallow, I don't have to read it on stream. Yeah. You can totally do that. Thank you! Oh my god, though. Thank you. Too much. Wait, I have to go here. Okay, now I can read donations. Okay. I stayed up for this. Go to sleep. This month alone, we lost a lot of VTubers. I know, my whole feed was just my hollow things, and it was making me sad. I know. Graduations, like with me being into idols, I know a lot about graduations. So I'm very used to it, but it doesn't make it any easier. and since a lot of VTubers are kind of like idols, it's now passing on to you guys. I've been to so many graduation shows, like idol shows in Japan. It's always sad. Can you at least keep Chocominto stream and 2.0 graduation stream? I won't, what's it called? I won't private them right away. I'll probably keep them up for like a week and then private everything. So, yes. I was one of your favorite VTubers? Thank you so much. You guys are always so nice to me, being like, you're talented, and I'm like, no. You're cute, and I'm like, no, I'm scary, no. We need to get a photo of it. Archive the streams. Maybe if you guys want to, that's up to you. Like I said, I'll leave them up for probably a week after my final stream, and then they will be down. You were my first membership? Really? Thank you! Makes me glad. Makes me glad. Favorite indie VTuber? There's so many good indie VTubers though. Lots more people need like exposure. That's the word. Exposure. Exposure. Right? You know. But you know, this is not just me. So there's gonna be like, you know, all my wives. There's like Yua and Nemu and so many other great YouTubers. Anyone that I've really collabed with, you know, is so great that oh, Paige, thank you! It'll be hard finding another VTuber that I'm so instantly comfortable with, but no regrets. You'll find someone. Don't worry. So many VTubers, so little time. Floral Mint Twist! Welcome to membership! Thank you! Arigato! Next week there will be a Membu stream. Yes. I don't know what day yet though, but next week there will be a final Membu stream. Someone sent me a message requesting like GTA Online, which I've never done before. I was just gonna do free chat, but I don't know what GTA Online is, but oh wait, hold on, Nova just messaged me. We're trying to plan a collab, so okay. GTA Online will be pretty chaos. I don't even know what it is. I don't know. Oh, Cupcake, welcome to membership. Thank you so much. Arigato. Thank you. Yeah, it's Havoc. I don't even know what it is. I was like yesterday I was supposed to do GTA and then I decided I wanted to do Phoenix Wright because I'm a crazy ghost. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, we should probably get started though, right? It's been 15 minutes. That's good. Okay, hold on. Ooh, let me make sure everything's set up. Okay, let's go. Okie dokie. Bam. Tap. GTA Online can get really frustrating. There's a lot of trolls. I don't know what it is. Oh man, thank you. I'm Godot, legendary prosecutor. I've lost only one case. He did technically lose one case. So, going back to yesterday's case, we got through the tutorial case, which was about Feeny and Dahlia and Mia's second trial. And now we're at episode 2, which is about wait, it's about the guy who stole the urn, but he didn't steal the urn. Now they're saying he killed someone. That's where we're at. Best description ever. Okay. I couldn't finish the last stream because of work. It's okay. Okay, so okay. I can also plan during stream. Nova's like, have a good stream, we can plan after stream. And I'm like, I can also plan during stream. October 13th. We're so close to my birthday. It's, where is she? Oh. There we go. Multitask. Wife over everything. Well, not my birthday, my death day, right? My death day. Mint birthday? Yeah, death day. The birth of my death. The birth of my ghostly form. You know, I'm glad we found the urn and all, but poor Mr. Delight got arrested again. Oh no! Well, supposedly, Mr. Delight was in the CEO's office when the murder occurred. That's what we, in the court, that's what we established, because Godot was just like, hold on, I'm gonna move over a little bit so my coffee can be on my head. Okay. That's what Godot was just like, I'm gonna trick you guys into saying he was there because the CEO was murdered. And that's exactly how he said it. No way, Jose. I don't buy it. But the one who proved that Mr. Delight was there was Mr. Nick himself. At least from what I can understand. It was all part of his master plan. Looks like you did too good of a job this time, Nick. Well, how about we get started looking into the KB security murder? I think I'm gonna head back to Crane Village for a little while, if that's alright. Sure, but why? I'm going to bring the sacred urn back and have some people take a look at it. Because it looks so much better now. Just gotta get the paint stains off. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll go with... No, Mystic Maya, you should stay here. Hi, man, won't be here long, but I'm sending my support. Really hope you finish the game. Thank you, Wizard! Thank you, thank you, thank you! I want you two to spend some special quality time together. Full of love and happiness. Wink. Pearls is so caught up in her fantasy she forgot there's a murder to solve. We gave it to her. Pearl the shipper. Little does she know, Phoenix's heart is stolen by a certain edge man. Now remember, no fighting, okay? And she's gone. Okay, Nick, time to get going on this murder investigation! Wow! I love murder investigations. Hi everyone coming in, Okaidi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. What to do? So what do we do? Phoenix, come on. Isn't it obvious? We should get out there and investigate the murder. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Well, first, we need to find out exactly where KB Security is located. Hey, why don't we ask Miss Delight? She should know. Besides, I want to ask her some stuff about motorcycles. Maya, what do you want to know about motorcycles? Konbanwa, konbanwa! Who would want a CEO dead? Maybe he's just doing some illegal activities. What'd you miss? We just started, so you didn't miss much at all. Motorcycles, you're not thinking of getting one, are you? I'm not the same little Maya who used to be happy with her dinky little bike, Nicky Boy. Oh, she's calling him Nicky Boy. Speaking of asking around, I've got a few questions of my own for Mr. Delight. Okay, well, let's make sure to go to the detention center too. You must be relieved we got the sacred urn back, huh? You bet. But there's something a little different about it. Don't ... question mark at me. It's pretty obvious, isn't it? Harley, thanks for subscribing. Arigato. Guys, I'm so close to 15k. Isn't that wild? Isn't that crazy? I actually might get to 15k before I go to heaven. 今日は友達とラーメン食べてきたんだぜ。いいね。ラーメン食べたいね。I mean, take a look at this. It clearly says I am on the urn in the poster. But the urn we got back says Ami, like it always used to. Oh yeah, you're right. Plus the vase has pink splotches on it now. I'm sure they weren't there before. Maya doesn't know, but 1 year ago when the urn was broken, the repairer accidentally turned Mystic Amiya's name into I Am. 15k by the end of the day? I don't know if we could, but... And that repairer was one mechanically unskilled little Pearls. But still, I don't remember ever seeing pink splotches on it. Is it possible that urn is a fake? I'm sure Pearls will find out about that once she gets back to Korean Village. Yeah, I suppose. Now that I think about it, Maya hasn't been back to Korean Village in a long time. So I guess people still go to Korean Village to do their training, right? Yep! If you want to become a spirit medium, you need to undergo severe training. So why haven't you been training lately, Maya? Well, lately I've been thinking of heading to a channeling dojo just to do that. A channeling dojo, huh? Ah! Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. To get through these games faster, I'm probably going to be skipping the next case. Which is kind of sad because it involves one Phoenix Wright imposter. And so we'll be skipping. I'll be doing it off stream. And if you guys want to play it, you should play it on your own because it's still really funny. And Maya's in a maid outfit. So I'll be skipping it. Sorry. I think it's the next case. Pretty sure. Yeah. Because next one is the cafe. And then the third one... Wait, I'm confused now. You can give us a summary. Yeah. A channeling dojo, huh? That sounds pretty serious. Whatever that is. If you're going to train, you have to be serious. Otherwise, real tragedies can happen. Is what happened last year still bothering you? Aw. Maya. That murder in her village happened because the power of channeling was misused. When a medium uses the Kurain technique, she temporarily loses her own will. So when an especially strong spirit is summoned, like me, strong! The spirit medium can get taken over and even forced to commit terrible crimes. I don't commit crimes. Often. What's worse, in those cases, the spirit medium has no memory of what happened. Bang! That murder, it wasn't your fault, Maya. You know that, don't you? I suppose not, but I guess I'm still a bit shaken up. That's all. That's traumatic! She thought she killed someone. It sounds like being the master of Kurain is going to be a heavy responsibility. Okay. Let's go to... the detention center first. I would commit the crime of... I don't know. I already told you, it's not me! A sad, pitiful whine that tapers into silence. Sounds like they're interrogating Mr. Delight right now. Man, and we don't have enough time as is. Yeah, I guess... Yeah, well, I guess the police are going crazy just like we are. Yesterday they thought he was just a thief, but now they got a murder case on their hands. I guess you're right. That guard over there looks a bit on edge too. Oh, yeah, he's... Come on, we'll just have to come back later. Okie dokie, let's go to the mask's hideout. Oh, if you're wondering, I had coffee this morning. I did. Oh, Nicky boy, Maya! Miss Delight. All I wanted to do was help my dear Ronnie. Yeah, but I guess it ended up hurting his case. Don't say that, Nick! She doesn't need your help beating herself up. Hey, Nicky boy, please help Ronnie. He's not a killer, I swear. My Ronnie wouldn't hurt a fly. Alright, I'll poke around and see what I can find out. Really? Are you serious? Dora! Coffee, wow! It was not black coffee, it was basically white. You know... It was like my hair. But not the green part. That'd be weird. I'm so happy. I know asking for your help was the right thing to do. I don't know what I can do to help anymore. I had no idea Miss Delight had such a vulnerable side. Listen carefully, Nicky boy. My Ronnie would never ever kill anyone. It's just not in him. I don't think he would either, Nick. Yeah, but you have to admit he's got a bit of a temper to him. Milk with some coffee flavoring. Yeah. It's just that hard. It's not that hard to imagine him just snapping and screaming, "Please die! 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 Please die! 失礼しますが死んでください." He would never say that. Anyway, Miss Delight, he might not be a killer. But he's still going around saying that he's a thief. I already told you, that's just a fantasy for him. Moso. Such chunibyo tendencies. Miss Delight, I hate to say it, but you're the one living in a fantasy world. What? How dare you say that to me, Nicky boy? I'm Die, thank you forever. I know everything about my Ronnie. We don't have any secrets between us. Ronnie isn't the thieving type. He's so honest that he wouldn't even sneak a nap. He's so honest that he wouldn't even steal a glance. A thief? Ha! The very idea. I guess I just don't get it. Huh? Get what? I just can't understand how they can be so different and yet be such a happy couple. Yeah, they sure are different. Come on now, Nicky boy, it's not that mysterious, is it? It was love at first sight. For me, anyway. What? For you? I hate these kinds of people more than anything. You mean Ace Detective? No, I'm fine with Ace Detectives. Oh, so then you must mean thieves? No, they're alright too. I just hate thieves that pretend to be Ace Detectives. There's nothing I hate more than cowardly men. Cowardly men! By the way, why did you go to Detective Atmy's office anyway? Happy. Is she wearing anything under that jacket? Observe. Respectfully. Respectfully. Well, as the trial went on, I started to get more and more anxious. I went there to try and find out more about the real criminal. The real criminal? Yes, obviously the real mask star Damask is not my Ronnie, right? Yeah? And Detective Atmy knew more about Mask Star Damask than anyone else. They mentioned him in the Great People Around Town segment on TV. So then you went there to ask him some questions? That's right. I'll do whatever it takes to save my money. The secretary said the Ace Detective isn't in right now, but I forced my way past her and into his hideout. I wouldn't exactly call that office of his a hideout. That bag was sitting right there on top of the table. Oh yeah, we saw that bag there yesterday too. There's nothing lower than someone who would try to pin a crime on someone else. Yeah, I'm curious about the love at first sight. Was it really love at first sight when he first met Mr. Delight? Well, maybe not at first sight, but Ronnie saved my life. Saved your life? I was at work one day when 2 robbers suddenly rushed in. Well, I'm not the kind to just curl into a little ball in a corner, so I fought back. Robbers? Yes, they took me hostage! I was so scared. Oh, frightened. They were both carrying these huge knives, and I broke down into tears. Yeah, I would too if I were in that situation. What the heck? Oh, I think I get it. Did Mr. Delight come running to save you? Yes, exactly. I remember he looked so handsome in that guard uniform of his. Look at his hair! He went right up to those two knife-wielding robbers and screamed in their faces. Please stop it! He screamed. I could see the robbers' faces turn pale. Can you just imagine? That high-pitched shriek he does has a surprisingly strong effect on people. Look how cute she is. Actually, she looks so cute in that uniform. Then, crying and swinging his arms like crazy, he attacked the two robbers. Go! Go, Ronnie! All by himself, he came to save me, a total stranger. All by himself. He was so scared, but he was crying and shaking. But he still risked his life for me. Wow, that's a great story. Yes, he may not look it, but in a tough situation, there's no one better. That's why I fell in love with him like I did. Dang, all I have to do is go scream at someone and they'll fall in love with me? Nice. That's so romantic. I'd fall in love too, I guess. Nick, I hope you'll do the same for me if I ever get taken hostage. You were taken hostage! With Maya, the possibility always seems to loom in the not-so-distant future. Nice. Okay, KB security. Miss Delight, do you know about KB security? Don't be silly, of course I do. That's where my Ronnie works. Hit the streets and scream at people. Yeah, you just gotta go like... You just gotta get in their faces. You just gotta... Ah! Like that. You gotta really get in their faces. You gotta really get in their faces though. You gotta... Ah! You know, you gotta really get in their faces. You gotta really... You gotta get up and close. You gotta... Ah! You like that. You gotta really, really get in their faces. You gotta really... Like that, you know? You gotta really get in their faces though. And that's how girls will fall in love with you. You gotta really get in their faces. Like that, like that. You know what I'm saying? Alright. Man, thank you! Ah! Oh yeah, if you have cinnamon roll hair? Oh, I bet. Oh, Hyun, thank you! Wait, I missed it. Oh, can you make me my miso soup every day? Huh? I don't make miso soup. Oh, Sophia, I missed yours too. Here's hoping you get at least one Phasmo collab, and I was rooting for you, Phasmo speedrunner crew. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Are you guys in love with me now? Are you guys in love with me now? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, right? That's all it takes. So she thinks he still works there. And yet, according to what we heard today... Come on, don't tell me you didn't know. Ron Delight was once an employee at KB Security. He was a professional security guard. Ron, thank you! Always have been. Paige, thank you! Thanks for the super chat. Ron quit. He doesn't work there anymore. It looks like Miss Delight doesn't know. KB Security is only about 20 minutes away. By motorcycle, that is. Larry told me it takes 30 minutes by car. Well, I have to admit, I tend to fly pretty fast on my bike. To make it to KB Security that fast, are you sure you aren't literally flying? Why don't I give you a ride sometime? Or better yet, how about now? No, I'll pass. Why don't you just tell us where it is and we'll go ourselves? Haha, what a scary cat you are, Nick. Miss Delight told us the location of KB Security. Let's head over there. Let's go. Wow! Okay. What the? We can't Oh, CEO's office, okay. Oh, this is fancy looking. Was his body in the safe? Do you see them? Wow. So I guess this is where it all went down, huh? The walls in here look thick, just like you'd expect in a CEO's office. I've never seen a CEO's office like this. Well, I've never seen many CEO offices, but... What has that got to do with anything? What? Gumshoe! Hey, it's you guys. Oh, it's Detective Gumshoe. Today was a real train wreck for you guys, huh? Oh my god, the trial happened today? Sure was, pal. That prosecutor made real fools out of us. Yeah, I feel for you. Wow, that's not like you at all. I thought you'd be more like, oh, that was great, you guys got what you deserve, pal. Or something to that effect. Do I really sound like that to you, pal? If the gumshoe fits. Oh, well anyway. The point is, I can tell when someone puts their heart into their jobs. And I can sympathize when things don't go your way. Sometimes I feel like wrong is the only way things go for us detectives. Wow, I had no idea Detective Gumshoe was such a nice guy. Oh my god, I just realized because we're skipping next case, that means we missed Gumshoe's love life. That makes me so sad! Gumshoe, we're gonna miss your little girlfriend. No! Now, if this little love fest is over, maybe we can start investigating? Will I still be on Twitter or Discord after I go to heaven? Nope. I will be gone. In heaven. I don't think, Twitter is in heaven. Or Discord. They're definitely in hell. Detective Gumshoe, tell us what you know about the murder. Okay, but the thing is, I'm really not supposed to. Hey, come on. What about how we put our hearts into our work? Things are really working against us right now. We need help. Okay, I'll tell you. Just don't start crying on me, okay, pal? Okay, I won't cry on you, pal. The victim's name is Kane Bullard. He was the CEO of KB Security and a pretty big fella in his own right. His corpse was discovered at 9 this morning. His estimated time of death was 1 in the morning on October 12th. Cause of death was blunt force trauma to the head. Probably an object in this room. It happened at exactly the same time that Mask Star Damask was stealing urine, huh? Oh, we got the autopsy report. So why did it take almost an entire day to discover the body? There's a good explanation for that one. Bullard's body was stashed away inside that state. So he wasn't there. It is pretty big. Nobody had heard from him, and when they opened the safe this morning, out he came. Ah, scary! Gumshoe and Maggie are cute together. They are. I really recommend you guys play that case. And then we can get through the rest of them. Oh, so the body fell out. That white string must be the shape from when he fell out. Yeah. Yes. I think we still need some more information about Mr. Billiard. Billiard? Maybe you could start by getting the man's name right. So, what happened to Mask Damask? He's at the detention center screaming like a madman. Investigate me again, he keeps yelling. No, I didn't mean him. He's not the real thief anyway, right? Oh, you mean that detective at me? Oh, that was great. That guy got what he deserved. Now that's the detective I know and love. Think about it. Hatme was always around when a calling card showed up. But he always mysteriously disappeared when the heists took place. I was hiding at the crime scene. Yeah, right. That's the lamest thing I've ever heard. How does his nose fit under there? How does his nose fit under there, huh? That's how you just knew he was the thief. I don't know. He needs a specially built mask for that nose. I'm just saying. That would explain how he was able to retrieve the stolen item he keeps bragging about. Sports bra for noses, Connie! Yeah, maybe. Man, do they make those? Can I get like a nose lift with that? He bends it up. Oh, it's like an accordion. He did just make that. He did that to make himself look like a great detective, that's all. But there's this one thing I can't figure out about his... Oh, I thought he was about to say about his nose. About his first heist. His first heist? Yeah, the Tear of Emanon case. There was a witness on that one. A witness? Here, I saved the newspaper clipping. Since the thief is already under arrest, you guys can keep it. No, Connie, you have a perfect nose. Look at this guy's nose. Not a perfect nose. Your nose? Perfect. I forgot about Maggie. She's with Gumshoe. She will be in the next case, but we're not doing the next case. Stolen? The gem and the thief. Hey, this guard here. Haven't I seen him somewhere before? It's pretty small, so it's kind of hard to see, but now that she mentions it... Oh, that prosecutor! I really love that guy. The way he used our own evidence to do that to Mr. Delight. Yeah, I think he did it that way just because he knew it'd hurt more. That's what my gut tells me anyway. Just who was that Java-addicted masked maniac anyway? Professor? Prosecutor Godot? He's quite the enigma, huh? The thing is, pal, I never even heard of the guy before. He just showed up one day at the prosecutor's office. Came out of nowhere. That's right, he said this was his first case as a prosecutor. Processor? Professor Godot. And it's true, according to the records anyway. But no way he's an amateur. He is an Iceman in court. A maverick that gives me goosebumps. Goosebumps? You? Yeah, I knew something was off about him, so I asked around. Nobody would talk to me. They all just turned the other way. Poor Detective Gumshoe. I had no idea you were so unpopular. That's not what I meant. That Godot guy acts like he knows me and has a grudge against me. I get the feeling he's hiding some kind of dark secret. Alrighty, let's look around here. What's this? Check out this big thick binder here. Leave the heavy lifting to me, Nick. Reading a file isn't exactly backbreaking work. Just a little hard on the eyes. Ah! What did you find out, Nick? This file. It's not about any sort of security operations or anything. This huge file is all about Mask to Mask. It's filled with info on him. Nani? What kind of info? It's filled with incredibly detailed information about his methods and the crime scenes. Hey, Nick. Look at the last page. It's a list. Let's see. Tear of Emanon. $100,000. This looks like a list of all the treasures that Mask the Mask stole. So then $100,000 is the value of the stolen item? I don't know. That number sounds kind of low to me. That's what I was thinking. Maggie gets a maid outfit. And Maya gets a maid outfit. It's a fun case. I think I'd better secretly make a copy of this. Okay. Let's go here. Ew, think about it. A dead guy was laying in here all night. Yeah. Oh, by the way, don't bother asking about fingerprints. There were none. Well, somebody opened the safe on the night of the crime, right? Yeah, and so? Well, if Mr. Bullard's body was hidden in there, It must mean that it was opened by either the killer or the victim, right? Phoenix gets a maid outfit. Can you imagine? Does Mia get a maid outfit too? I don't know. Only spoiler I know from that case is Maya channeling Mia and Mia. Well, there is your answer. There's your answer. Sort of does. Yeah, we'll, I hate that we skipped that case, but we'll get all our answers in the other cases. Really funny, but also really dumb. It is pretty dumb. Yeah, I guess so. Oh, I got some bad news for you, pal. Are you ready? Okay, shoot. Opening this baby is no piece of cake. There are only a few people who know how to open this safe, pal. Yeah, and? Everyone that knows how to open the safe had airtight alibis. I checked. Everyone except one, that is. I'm almost afraid to ask. Former security chief Ron He was the chief? What? Ron Delight? He was a security chief? That's what I'm saying! Me and Maya. Oh no, am I on the same brain wave as Maya? So he knew how to open the safe, huh? Yeah, sorry for raining on your parade there, pal. Yeah. Oh, there's a button here. Let's see. Hey, cut that out! Don't press that! That was pretty funny. I never knew Detective Gumshoe could jump like that. Ah! What is that button anyway? It's an emergency buzzer. It says right there on the panel, pal. I can't read. You're right. It's written right there. Nick, how many times have I told you to read the instructions first? This alarm's connected to the basement guard room. It used to summon security up here. Really? Then it's possible on the night of the crime. Ooh! So when the CEO was attacked? Do you think that maybe he pressed the buzzer? Wait. Yeah, I thought about that, so I asked around down there. But they said that the buzzer never went off that night. Also, we couldn't find any fingerprints. Okay. Mr. Bullard, the victim wasn't wearing any gloves, by the way. Just so you know. What does this button do? I think we'd better go and talk to the guard about this emergency buzzer. Okay. Is this everything I need to investigate? Let me check. Let's see. Okay, and then I have to present the blackmail letter. Okay. Let's see. This one. About this blackmail letter. Yeah, I've been thinking a lot about it too, pal. Why would Kane Bullard have been blackmailing Ron Delight anyway? Well, Mr. Delight used to work at KB Security, right? But what was it that made him quit? Nick, that's it! Maybe that's the same person. Or same reason. He's being blackmailed. I can't read. Well, I'm in the middle of investigating that right now. Oh, alright. Okay. Security room. Equals A. What is this? What? I've never seen. This looks like... This is so fancy. What are the floor lights? Wow. This is really something else. For a security guard office, it sure doesn't feel very secure. KB security guard. Oh, I just remembered Larry might... Larry. Future. So he is here. Yo, how's it hanging, dude? And you got my sweet little Maya with you too. Shut up. Hey, Larry. Here I was working my fingers to the bone, and in walks an angel. I've got no problems with the daytime date. It's all good. Shut up! Shut up, Larry! Shut up! The man, the myth, the legend. Harry Butts. No, that's not what we're here for. We're investigating the Bullard murder case. Huh? Oh yeah, That's right. Your boss! Your boss was killed! You're a lawyer, aren't you? You're so hopelessly clueless. If it's about the murder case, boy, I got some good info for you. What is it? I don't mind sharing with my sweet little Maya. But Nick here is a different story. But Larry, I thought you two were old school buddies. That was then, and this is now. Shut up, Larry! Just shut up, please. Shut up, Larry. Good info. What's this good info you were talking about, Larry? Hey, I'm a guard, a pro. I can't just give away info for free. He wants a bribe? I thought professionals were more, I don't know, honest? Can you talk to him, Maya? Larry, tell us already. What's the good info? This kitten! Oh, God. Yes, so tell me. Alright, the thing is, Ron Delight was an employee here. Yeah, we know that. I looked into his background. Follow me? Yes, you're a pro. I follow you. Go on. Well, 1 year ago, he was fired. There was no warning at all. It just happened all of a sudden. I know this is a small company, but I think that was pretty awful. I guess he must have done something bad to have gotten fired like that. Or like maybe skipping out of work to go pick up hot chicks or something? No, that's just you. My patience with Larry is so thin. So what is it like to be a part-time security guard? Let me tell you, it's tough. Well, you know me, I get by alright, I guess. First I have to keep my eye on monitor. Ugh. I don't care. Security teams. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Night of the crime. You were in this office when the murder took place, weren't you? Oh, why do you say that? This is just a part-time job for me, and I can't operate the equipment, and I'm dumb. Even if it is part-time and you're dumb, you're still in charge of security here. Give me a break! Don't try to pin the whole thing on me! It's not fair, Nick. What? I don't think you can expect someone like him to take any responsibility. The point is, you were here that night, right? Oh! Larry! You have a psyche locks! I knew something smelled bad, and it was the butts after all! The butts! Well, it's like I always say. That was then and this is now, okay? Huh? Okay, let's break your psyche locks. Can I break them right now? Hold on, I'm gonna eat some of my bagel. My breakfast. Why is it so... Oh no! It's stale. Oh no. My bagel is stale. Okay. It's stale. I gotta eat it though. It hurt my mouth. It was... hurt my mouth. Okay. It's just filler, right? Okay, you were working hard like you were supposed to. Well, of course I was. Why wouldn't I have been? Wait, didn't you sneak out of work just yesterday to go see Miss Delight? But that was... And this is... Is there any chance you snuck out of work last night, too? Never. I didn't sneak out. Oh, come on. $1. What's with that drenched in the rain puppy look on your face? Do you have any evidence I left my position, or are you just pulling my chain? Hold on. Let's see. I don't feel like spending any mental energy on him. Oh, the wallet. Okay. 10 seconds in the microwave. I don't know. It might make it more hard. It's like a rock right now. This wallet. You know about this, right? I've never seen it before. What? Liar! Paige, thank you. 2 fixing funds. Thank you. Ah, man. I secretly like Larry. You think I'm just tsundere for Larry? You hand-delivered this wallet to Miss Delight just yesterday. Give me a break. You can't expect me to remember every little thing that happens. Well, it is. My bagel is kind of, it's kind of burnt. I did burn it, so it's probably stale and burnt, and so it's just hard because of that. Like, hold on. Like, can you hear it? That's my bagel. That's my bagel. Okay. Okay. One o'clock in the morning? That's right. In other words, Larry, at the time of the murder, you were away from the security guard office. Ah! Sounds like I was tapping glass. Yeah, but there's something you didn't think about. What's that? My shift that day didn't start until 10 p.m. The murderer might have snuck in before then. Dump in some coffee, but I have tea. I don't have coffee right now. What do you mean by that? If the murderer had snuck in before 10 p.m., then it wasn't my fault. It was the fault of the guy whose shift was before mine. I have the feeling that he still doesn't get the seriousness of this. Someone is dead, Larry! God! We know beyond a shadow of a doubt that the killer snuck into the CEO's office after 10 p.m. during your shift. Because of this. Take that! When you use this keycard, does it leave a record? Yeah, it does. But I can't show the record to just anyone, you know. That keycard data was already made public in the trial today. What? I didn't know that. Any kind of request for info like that is supposed to go through me. According to the data, the door to the CEO's office was opened with this card. Crunchy. Why are you still eating a stale bagel? Because I don't waste food. That's why. Furthermore, it was most definitely used at 1 a.m., the time of the murder. No way! Yes way. Someone used this to get into the CEO's office. In the middle of your shift. Larry, you can't duck your responsibilities this time. Yeah! No! Your PN face is not key. Get away, Larry PN. Oh, I knew it. It's all my fault. It's my fault that the boss was killed. My fault. Larry, there was nothing I could do. I have important issues to deal with too, man. What happened that night anyway? My Donna happened. What? Your Donna? My Donna called and said I have to talk to you right away. So we went to see her and he was standing right there next to her. Who was? Her new boyfriend! It was like some horrible joke. Why are you mint PNing, huh? Stop the PNs. No PN. No PN. Before I knew what was going on, the guy socked me right in the kisser. Whoa! Good, yeah! Punch Larry! Punch him! Punch Larry! Yeah! Normally I'm the one that does the punching. Isn't that right, Maya? Yeah? So is that why you left the security guard office? I'm sorry, it's all my fault. How can I ever make it up for a bit? Nick, what can I do? He's curled up on the floor, crying like a baby. Oh boy. Nick! Is there anything I can do? Anything? Just name it. I'll do whatever to do. I'll do whatever I have to do to make up for it. I swear I will. Hey, Nick, as long as he's offering, why don't we show him the evidence we've got? Okay. Okay, let's present this buzzer. Punch the bagel. That's my bagel. I'm punching it. Okay. The buzzer in the CEO's office is directly connected to this room, right? That's right. I'm not even gonna read that. Go ahead, Maya. Press the buzzer in your heart. I promise I'll come running to the rescue, just like the professional guard I am. Dwayne the Bagel Johnson! Do you think you could tell us about the buzzer now? He's trying to be smooth, but I see through his facade. I accidentally pressed the buzzer earlier. Yeah, I heard it, so that was you, huh? Yeah, I noticed there's no CEO's office on here. You're a security guard, aren't you? Why didn't you come to the CEO's office? Well, this is the 3rd floor of the basement. The CEO's office is on the 1st floor. I thought it would be a good idea to, adopt a wait-and-see approach. Plus, there's a police detective here, right? I just didn't think it was necessary. Oh my god. Let's get back to talking about the night of the murder, okay? Is it true that the buzzer didn't go off that night? There must be a record, right? You must have looked at it, right? Of course I did. I couldn't possibly have made a mistake either. Do you think you could take me just one more look for me, pretty please? Okay, I can't say no to you, Maya. What do you think, Nick? He's oh! Wow! What is it? What's wrong? Are we surprised? Are we surprised? Ah! How? Hello, Minto-chan. Hello, welcome, Okairi. It can't be. It's impossible! Okay, enough already. What about the records? That night, it went off just once in the morning at around 1 a.m. Are we surprised? That's when the murder happened. Really? Are you serious? That's terrible. Surprise Pikachu face. I almost dropped my bagel. I almost dropped my bagel. You almost made me drop my croissant. Okay. Can I present this? You guys have really made me reflect on the way I've been living. But the only problem is, with all this reflecting, where's the time for love? Please stop talking. Do you honestly have any new info on the buzzer record? The record? No. Okay, what else do I? Am I good done here? Can I please leave? Oh, okay, sorry, I'm reading the walkthrough. And it says, if you want to see Wendy Oldbag once more, get to the end credits to see what she says. And I'm like, no. No, I don't wanna. No, I don't wanna see Wendy Oldbag again, please. Okay, now we can move. Goodbye, Larry. I hope I see you never again. But I know I will. Makes me sad. Okay. treasures of Korean exhibit is all ruined now. But we do? Maya, I'm sorry, it's just so sad. This was our big chance for everyone to learn about spirit channeling. Maybe I can cheer her up somehow. Well, now that we've got the sacred urn back, maybe they can reopen it? Really? Sure, maybe we can label it the Urn of the Mask's Desire. That would probably attract a lot of attention. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That's brilliant! Actually, that's a really good idea. We could clean it up and be filthy rich. Wow, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, let me make sure I know where I'm going. Okay. Yep, we go into the basement. Play the game yourself, yeah. Oh, it's you, Mr. Wright. Miss Andrews? So, how's it going? What about the sacred urn? The urn? Oh, it's already been taken care of. What do you mean, oh, that? Taken care of? Do you mean it's been found? Yes. It was brought in during the trial today. Wow, really? You really are the greatest, Mr. Wright. Oh, please, please, please. Mr. Wright had nothing to do with it. It was the Mask's wife that found it. Well, anyway, I'm so relieved. I just heard about it on the news. She's so cute, yeah. So the detective was actually the thief all along. It looks that way right now. It's my fault. I'm the one who ended up hiring Damask to guard the treasures. Don't blame yourself. You were just doing your job. Hey, Nick, if she wants to apologize, you should let her. So, when was it that you hired Detective at me again? About 20 days ago. And when was it that Damask's calling card arrived? That was about 10 days ago. So she sent a calling card to the very place he was hired to guard. I guess that's it then. Collarbones. I guess so. Yeah, look at them. Cute. Cute. Where did the crime? What? So the Mask murdered someone as well? Well, that's how things look right now. Yes, but I thought that he was here stealing the urn at the time. Well, we're talking about a criminal mastermind, so anything is possible. TOS. We're fine. Let's get down to business already. On the night of the theft, did you notice anything suspicious about Detective at me? No, I couldn't have. After all, he was hidden the entire time. I never even caught a glimpse of him. He claims that the way he always operates. That's just what he says so he can have an alibi while he commits the thefts himself. Yeah, he was caught in the crime scene photo dressed up as the Mask pretty well. I'm so glad that you got your sacred urn back. Yes, but there's still something that bothers me about it. What is it? Guys, please stop discussing weird things in the chat. But somehow the urn that came back seems different. Really? You wouldn't know anything about that, would you, Miss Andrews? No, I don't know anything. Why would I? Oh, no way! Did Adrian fixed it? What do you think this means, Nick? Thinks this? Wait, my brain. Wait. Hold on. It means the person that holds the secret to the mystery of the sacred urn. Oh God, how am I gonna read the rest of the week? Is our very own Miss Andrews. Can I? I think I have everything I need to, right? No, it says we need to... let's see what she says, though. Miss Andrews, do you know anything about the Sacred Urn? Do I know anything? I'm in charge of the entire treasure exhibit. The urn that was submitted before the court today. It's obviously not the same urn as before. Well, that's true. Maybe it isn't the same. It could be a fake. Ooh, it could be a fake. A fake? You're the one who said it wasn't the same, so that's the most obvious explanation. What the? I don't think we have anything. Okay. We will come back. Move to... We have to still talk to what's his name. What the? Did I miss something? Wait a second. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold on. Eh? What? It says masked. It says Ron should be able to talk now. What did I miss? What did I miss? Uh-oh. Walk through. Don't fail me now. I guess we'll try here. This place is literally crawling with cops. What did you expect now that they know he would actually mask the mask? This must be incredibly embarrassing for them, don't you think? They're trying to make up for it by tearing the place apart. I just noticed Gumshoe is nowhere to be seen. Konminto! Let's see. Murder is a lot more exciting. Wow. Maybe since we've been here now, we can go back to... Move to the detention center? The walkthrough says I should be good. Oh, I don't know. Murderous poggers. What did I miss? I got the list. I got the buzzer. What the what? Uh-oh. I'm stuck and I even have a walkthrough. Do you have the urn photo? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Like this one? Good morning. I'll show her the urn. Okay. Like, just present it to her? Let's see. Why don't you redo the whole poster? You could put something like voted best treasure exhibit by Maya. That's a fantastic idea. Use Magatama then earn? But that doesn't prove that it was a real one used in the court. And I don't think we have enough yet. For to break the thingies, the psyche locks. And I'm using a walkthrough. Okay, the walkthrough says, go talk to Larry. Use the psyche locks on Larry. Okay. Present the buzzer. And I did, and I got the buzzard record. Then it says, move to exhibition hall. Okay. Then move to basement warehouse. We did it. Talk to Andrews. Talk about these things. So you get the 2 psyche locks. Move to detention center. Ron is now available to talk. So what did I miss? I don't think I missed anything. I got all that evidence. I got those. I got that. What did I miss? Yeah. Get the 2 psyche locks? Can I? Why am I stuck when I have a... Why am I stuck when I have a walkthrough? Haha! Ugh. I think the walkthrough missed something. It must have. There's an option to present victims? What do you mean? But we don't have the proof. We don't have proof that it's the real thing. It could be a fake. Do you have any evidence that the urn that was submitted at the trial was genuine? We don't have anything. I can try this, but... Nope. Fingerprints? I don't even have the urn in my inventory anymore. I don't have anything, guys. I have literally only this of the urn. That's it. You need to wait for Pearl to bring it. I get that. I know that I can't do it here. But I'm stuck at where to go next. Yeah, we've examined all this before. I don't think... Yeah. Oh. Yeah. No? What's this? Nothing new at the office? Nope. I have exhausted all dialogue options. I mean, unless I have to present something, but... I presented that. I presented this poster. I don't see why I need to present anything else. You check the binder? Yep, I have that. See? I have it right here. What the heck? Examine everything and present everything. I've already examined everything though. Okay, nothing new at the office. Show her the sword? She doesn't need to see it. But I'll try. Okay. This is so frustrating. I don't think you can get soft locked in this game. Actually. Let's... I guess this? No. This? How about this? Copy that data without permission, don't show it to him. Okay. Okay. Is the victim in the profiles? Yeah. Him? Is it him? Tell us more about Mr. Shane Bluebard. Let's see. His body wasn't discovered until this morning. We don't have enough information yet. Can it help us out? I'm a little confused. For some reason, I'm just bothering again. Was that it? Why did you tell me that before, Gumshoe? Hold on. I'm gonna go look at this. Doesn't say to present to Larry. Oh, it does say to present it to Gumshoe. Ah! I missed that part. Ah! Ah! Oh my god. Sometimes this game, I'm gonna eat my bagel angrily. Ah! Ah! Money grubber. Pretty shifty stuff. Involved selling trade secrets. Used to have security operations against Mask. Oh, so he's in on it. Okay. Gumshoe, it's all your fault! Oh, whoops. I don't want to see your face. Okay. Finally! Oh my god. That's alright. Did they finish their interrogation? Guess what? Please don't leave me alone anymore! You lied to us before, didn't you? A blackmail letter you got summoned to KB Security. And then that's where the CEO, Kane Bullard, was murdered. But there's only one Ronda light, am I right? So the only question is, where were you that night? This time I want to hear the whole truth! Your life depends on it. Okay. Mr. Lights still insists that you're Mask the Mask. Isn't that what I've been saying since yesterday? That was a quick response. Tell me about it. You have to be honest, it's starting to get irritating. Well, listen, Mr. Delight. At the trial today, we learned the true identity of the thief, didn't we? Oh. Take a good look here. Look, he's so creepy. Like, what a clown. I wasn't the one who stole that urn. Okay, Detective Atmy's in the photo. Night of the crime. You didn't go to Lordly Taylor, you went to KV Security, right? Yes, I went to KV Security at the time the blackmail note said I should. What happened? Well, I used to work there, so I knew where the CEO's office was. I knocked, but there was no answer. So then I used the keycard to unlock the door. Okay, you were fired a year ago and you have a keycard still? That works? That's probably when he dropped his wallet. When I went into the CEO's office, someone was in there. Someone. Oh, I wonder who that silhouette could have been. What? That was so obvious. They couldn't be like Conan, where they like make it an ambiguous shadow person? Was it Kane Bullard that hit you? No, I don't think so. That person ran away while I was still stunned. When I came to my senses, the sight I saw left me speechless. The dead body of the CEO was right there in front of me. I thought I'd die myself. Obviously, Larry, throw him in jail. Throw him in jail. Anyway, I thought I should do something with the body. So that's why you put it in the safe? Ronnie! I used to be the chief of the security team, so I knew how to open it. Why did you do that? What did you do after that? Well, I got out of there for starters. I was the one who set up the security cameras in that building, so I knew how to avoid being spotted by them. Dang, he's smart. Ronnie 5-head moves. He's smart, though, but that putting him in the safe is pretty stupid. All of a sudden, Mr. Delight kind of sounds like the murderer to me. Please don't say that. Why were you fired? You were forced to quit KB security? Ah, how did you? I'm begging you, please don't tell Desi, please! We haven't told anyone yet. Thank goodness. No, I suppose I'll have to tell her sometime. She'll find out eventually. Why have you been hiding from her anyway? Desi would despise me if she ever found out I was living a life of crime. Actually very cold in his own way, right? A criminal, a thief, she'd never forgive me. My marriage would be over. Knowing that, why did you become a thief in the first place? Because Desi spends money like it's water. There's no job in the world that could bring in enough money. Oh no! Except being a thief. At least that's what I thought anyway. So he became Mask the Mask for her? Oh man, Ronnie. Present the newspaper clipping. Hey, this is an article about my debut heist. Okay. Says that he disappeared. Is that him? Aha! I knew it! That is Ronnie! The guard in the photo's you? Hehe, that's right. Smart! Guard in photo is Ron Delight. But as you might expect, Detective Atme found the disguise. You found the mask disguise? Yes, and I heard that he brought it home with him? Thanks to that, I got the chance to remake my costume. What? Took quite a while to remake it anyway. A few days after that, I received the first of the blackmail letters. You started getting them when? Wait! What? What is music? This blackmail letter, this is the first one you got? No, of course not. But this is the first one that ever called me out to a specific location. What the heck? Did you start receiving blackmail letters after this incident? Yes. So literally after your first heist. Just a few days after the Tear of Emanon heist. First letter, it said, I know you did it. So someone found out about your true identity? Just like that? It's not easy being a master thief, you know? I've got proof that it was you, so give up! It went on to say. So in the end, I had to give up the treasure I went through all that trouble to steal. What do you mean you had to give it up? one sent me $10,000. No one said anything about me being worried, you know. Wait, after that I started getting the plans in the mail. The plans! Heist plans. Hold on, I'm moving my... I finished my bagel. This is the last bite of the bagel, and I don't want to hold it anymore. Ow. Okay. Okay. Instructions on how to steal a crown or painting. Okay. Oh. What? Goodbye, bagel. Never to be eaten again. What kind of bagel? It's a cinnamon raisin bagel. Incredibly detailed plan, so you're not even a master thief. So Ron Delight was masked the mask after all? But... someone else is behind the thefts. Someone who planned them all out in detail. All I had to do was deposit the treasures I stole into the safe deposit box. You had a cinnamon raisin bagel yesterday, right? Yeah. I have a bag of them. Then I just waited for the cash to come in the mail. Could you try to not look so gleeful about it? So you went after the sacred urn because of one of those plans too. Well, see, the truth is I've never seen the urn. All I did was follow the instructions and steal what I was told to steal. Mr. Delight, is everything you've just told me the truth? Yes. But please don't tell Desi, okay? It's gonna come out in court! We gotta talk about it in court! A gaggle of bagels. Gaggle of bagel? Bagel bag? I like bagels. Bagels are pretty good, right? And you can put a lot of stuff on bagels. You can put egg on bagel. You can put bacon on bagel. You can put cream cheese on bagel. You can put... a bagel seasoning on bagel. There's a lot of bagel options. You know? You can put different kinds of cream cheese on bagels. You can put like strawberry cream cheese on bagels. You can put a bagel on bagel. Yeah. You can put I don't know, what's other kind of cream cheese? You can make bagel burgers? I've never tried that. Now I have to. I don't really like bagels. Pineapple on bagel? Maybe? Avocado on bagel? Yeah. Forrest Gump of bagels? What does that mean? Bubba moment with bagels? Smoked salmon bagel? Feta and smoked salmon? That sounds good. That sounds really good. Bagel pizza? Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, I love bagels. Okay. Ron, before we go, there's one more thing I want to ask you. Yes? But please don't hurt me. Mr. Kane Bullard, do you swear that it wasn't you who killed him? Yes, of course! I could never... I'm not lying! All I did was hide his body. That's still terrible! But then I was afraid they'd discover what I did, so I turned myself in yesterday. Why? Well, if the judge had ruled that I was guilty of robbery, then I'd have an alibi, right? Oh, you're really clever, Mr. Delight. I guess I have no choice but to take Mr. Delight at his word. Mystic Maya! Hey, Pearly! I'm back. Hey, Pearls. So what have you been up to this whole time? The sacred urn, Mr. Nick. I took it back to Korean Village to have it examined. And what did you find out? Well, there's no need to worry. They said it's the real urn. Yay! Oh, that's a relief. I was really worried. Yeah, he's basically an accomplice at this point. Why'd you hide the body? Why did you decide to hide the body? Why didn't you just leave? There's one small problem. Problem? These cute little pink splotches. They said it's paint, and that they were put on the urn recently. Why are we talking about the pink splotches again? What's the big deal? Phoenix! Yeah, we gotta find out why they're there. Okay, let's go find out. Please don't forget about me. Okay, let's go back to the place, the exhibition hall. Okay. Oh, Pearl, how nice to see you. Hello there. Haven't seen you around lately. What have you been up to? Well, actually, I was having this urn examined. Oh, I see. Alrighty. We can figure out the mystery of what actually happened here. Let's go. Let's look around one more time. Okie dokie. Hawkeye. That's the box the sacred urn was in. Looks like there's some pink paint on it too. The Danganronpa blood. Let's investigate again. Slide to the right. It looks like, to me, it's been dry for several days. Something suspicious about this mark. The bottom left looks the bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink. Could it be that this odd shape is? Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is it. Wahoo! Okay. You're right, it matches. What is it, Mr. Nick? This is all turning out exactly as I thought it would. Bottom left. Alrighty, Miss Adrian. Take that! Wait, I investigated everything I needed to, right? Oh, hold on. Yeah, I just needed the box and the paint. Okie dokie. Oopsie. Yep, we have proof now. Sorry to break it to you, but the urn is the genuine article. Pearls went back to Korean Village and had it examined. Is that right? That's nice, but I don't see how. What she discovered was that the urn had been broken again. Did you say it again? Yes, it was broken once a year ago, and now it looks like the same thing has happened. And quite recently, too. Recently? Are you saying that this urn was broken recently? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Why do you think it was broken recently? Hold on, what do I present here? Ah, yeah, there we go. Nope, wrong one. This. Pecora's laugh is so cute. This poster was made recently, right? Poster, a poster for the exhibit. At the time when this photo was taken, the urn said I am on it. But now, for some mysterious reason, it says Ami! When the urn was fixed, the letters were transposed! Ah! I am. What does that even mean? I don't know anything about that. I wasn't even there when the photo was for this poster was taken. Now, that was a mistake. Now, tell the truth. Wait, or even if the urn was broken, I had nothing to do with it. Yes, that's it. It must have been one of the people at the photo shoot. They probably dropped it. I'm sure that's what happened. Nope. Do you have any proof that the urn was broken here? Yes. Wait, do I present this? Take that! Well, Miss Andrews, What is this supposed to mean? There's pink paint all over this urn. There's pink paint all over the floor and the walls of this basement warehouse. In other words, this urn was broken here! You can't weasel out of this one, Miss Andrews. What? Uh-oh. She's trying to make her escape. Well, you can get pink paint anywhere. There's none in my office, that's for sure. What? Well, there is in my room. Higher. Anyway, the paint on the urn and the paint on the floor. There's no proof that it's the same paint. What? Take that! This box. The urn was stored in this, right? Yes, that's right. Well, there's pink paint on the box as well. This is so flimsy. Her being like, you can get this pink paint anywhere. You know? Who has this bright pink paint? How many times am I gonna have to say pink paint? The paint on the floor has an odd shape imprinted on it, doesn't it? If you put this box into the impression in the paint, you can see it fits perfectly. Hi, welcome, Okairi. Which means this box was dropped right over there! And that is when the urn was broken. Your name does you justice, Mr. Wright! Ah! Pink paint, pink paint, pink paint, pink paint, pink paint, pink paint, pink paint. Okay, sacred urn. I'm so sorry. I was the one who broke the urn. Boy, does this make me feel like some sort of evil school teacher. I'm a terrible person! Not only did I break it, but I tried to hide what I did. Well, that's not so hard to understand. G-Man! Thank you! Pink paint. Thank you for the pink paint super chat. Arigato! No, not at all. I know just how she feels. It happened about 2 weeks ago. Poor Ami's spirit. Ami's spirit just to be... She's like, finally, I'm back in my urn. Whoosh! No. Sorry, I have itch my nose. Just after the poster photo was taken on the same day the urn arrived here, I thought I'd put it away down here for safekeeping. I was carrying it in a box. Boy, she's Dojiko. When I tripped on a paint can and lost my balance. If Mint goes pink, does she become Bubblegum Phantom? Wait a second, can I try? I'm gonna try. Let's see. Let's see if I can go pink. Let's see if I can go pink. If I can go pink. Let's see. Pink. Wait, that's all purple, right? Pink! I'm like Shrek though. I'm an alien! Yeah, I'm an alien! The brown is kind of green though. I'm pink. I'm pink though. Yeah, I can't escape Mint, even if it's just my skin. Pink. Wait, hold on. Okay, I just want to see how they all look. I'm pink! Wait, which is this one? Yeah. Little. Shiny mint. Zombie. I'm a zombie. Okay. Back to normal. Oh, wait a second.
How's this? How's this? How's this? Crazy.
Crazy. Crazy. Crazy. Cool. What else is there? There is a zombie voice one. Let's try it. Zombie.
How does it sound? Paige, thank you! Rolling for the SSR.
Thank you! Thank you for the super chat. Or the donation. Arigato. Kawaii. That's supposed to be a zombie? What did it sound like? What did it sound like? Because I can't hear it. How was that zombie? Oh no, was it not zombie-like? Oh wow. It sounds like a guy with a cold. Okay, let's get back to business. Okay. Like an old man? Hold on, I can hear it. Hold on. If I do this, I can hear it. Hold on. I want to hear it too. We're totally getting off track, but whatever. Whatever. Okay.
Hello? Hello? Oh, it kind of sounds like the other one I used. Ew, kind of creepy. I don't like, whoa, I'm a zombie. Okay, we're back. Wait, no we're not.
Now we're back. Now we're back. Okay. Sounds like a handsome guy. Yeah. A guy that would drink coffee? Funny voice art. Okay. The box I was carrying crashed to the ground. I heard a terrible noise, and I thought my heart was going to stop. Fearing the worst, I opened the lid of the box, and that's when it happened. The broken pieces of the urn fell out of the box and landed right in the paint. Not deep enough for Godot. I was in shock and let out a huge scream. I can totally see how that could have happened. Yeah, as clumsy as she is, I'm sure Maya understands. Well, I knew it was the most important treasure in all of Crane Village. So I tried as hard as I could to fix it. Fortunately, the shards were pretty big. And that's when the I am got changed to Ami. I didn't know how it was originally written. But any sane person fixing it would have assumed it said Ami. Any sane person? Oh, pearls. She said she wasn't very good at spelling. Anyway, I put the urn into the storeroom and no one has seen it since then. But there's something I don't get. When we first came here, I didn't see any paint stains. Well, that's because it was so ugly and embarrassing. I used the golden statue to cover it. Which case is this? We're still on the second one. I'll say it again for anyone else that came in later. I'll be skipping the next case So if you want to play it, I really recommend you play it yourself. It's not entirely related to the story, and I want to make sure we can try and finish the game, so I'll be skipping that case. And going to... What cases? Hold on, let me see. Oh. There we go. Let me see. So we did Turnabout Memories, which was the tutorial case. We're on the Stolen Turnabout. Recipe for Turnabout is what we're skipping. And then we'll do Turnabout Beginnings and Bridge to the Turnabout, which are the 2 last cases. Yes. So, Recipe for Turnabout is still good. It's just not super involved with the story, with like the main plot of this game. Is that Red Wright? Yeah, that's the Phoenix Imposter. There's a Phoenix Imposter. His name is Furio Tigre. I just remember the Tigre part. Tigre. And yeah. So, unfortunately that one contains like, not a maid cafe, but a cafe. Tigre. Yeah, we'll skip to Turnabout Beginning. So. Yes. Is that the one with Maggie? Yes, it is. El Tigre. Furio Tigre. So a bit of it, it's a bit of filler? Yeah, kind of. A little bit of filler. Yeah. So. Yeah. The Kami face statue. Okay. So, just letting you guys know. If you're just like, wait a second. And I'm like, we have to finish! Can I draw Mint and Tribune outfit? Yeah, you can. The first time that we came down here, it was on the night that the sacred urn was stolen. It's the only time in the series Maya has a job. It's true. But Mr. Nick, there were no paint marks on the walls or floor of the warehouse when we were here. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime around noon, that golden statue just happened to arrive in the mountain training hall. And I realized that the statue would be the perfect size for covering up the paint stains. That's why I put it where you first saw it. I see. Now it makes perfect sense. But there's still one thing I find strange. What is it, Pearl? The day after the urn was stolen, we came here again. In that time, the statue had been moved and the paint was clearly visible. She's right about that. Well, Miss Andrews? Huh? What? I don't know anything about that. I placed it there to cover the paint, so why would I move it again? Well, then who was it? And who would have done it, and why? On the day before the theft, the statue was definitely closer to the door. And then the next day it was moved. But why? Was it to grab the sword? Amifei's golden statue updated. It looks like there's some connection between the sacred urn and the murder case. What? Why do you think so? Because that night, the real thief, Ron Delight, was at KB Security. So then, why did another Mask the Mask show up here? A lot of different things are pointing to one undeniable fact. The murder trial is starting tomorrow, but it looks like that thief is going to be making another appearance. Ooh. To be continued. Hopefully we can finish this case up today. Hopefully. Hey Nick! What is it this time? You won't believe how many people are here for the trial. Well, it is a murder case. What are you talking about? They're here for the trial next door. Next door? Why, you don't know this, Nick? They're having Detective Atme's trial today. They say they're going to try him as Mask Star Damask. Already? That was fast. Boy, I'd love to see Mask Star Damask's trial. I know. By the way, where's Pearls? Oh, she went back home. She says she can't neglect her training anymore. I know you don't like me. Pearls has really gotten into her training lately, huh? Yeah, ever since that incident last year. Please don't ignore me! Oh, Mr. Delight, good morning. No one likes me. No one would even notice me, even if I killed someone. Come on, don't be silly. Wait a sec. You don't mean you're the murderer? No, I'm just a poor thief. No, wait, that can't be right. A thief can't really be poor. How do people just show up for trial? Is that how it works in real life? I think so. Like, for certain trials, I think you can literally just show up. Because, sorry, my nose is itchy. Because, like, for, like, some big serial killer cases, I don't know if you can do it much anymore. But, like, fangirls sometimes show up, you know? And just hang out in the audience. You get told a date and a time and a room and you show up. OJ was rather famous for... Ah, yeah. See, for some murder cases, like, you actually get people who will just show up. I guess. So weird, right? I've never, like, looked in... Like, I mean... I wouldn't go. But, like, how do you find that info out, you know? I just think of the, if you guys are familiar with the Night Stalker serial killer guy, I just remember how he had, like, a bunch of fangirls in his audience. And he'd, like, look at them and be like, haha, winky. And he'd, like, wink at them and, like, wave at them. And, like, they'd be like, hee hee hee, oh my god, the serial killer looked at me. So weird. Usually published in the news? Really? Huh. Must see TV to these people? So weird. So weird. Yeah, I bet, right? It's so messed up! It's so messed up! Ted Bundy was the Night Stalker. No. Night Stalker was, I don't remember his name. But it wasn't Ted Bundy. He was inspired by Ted Bundy, though. Okay, we're not gonna talk about this. We're not gonna talk about serial killers and true crimes, oh god. From his second crime on, he was following a bunch of set plans. Plans that someone had been sending to him to help him commit the heists. Richard Ramirez. Yeah, that's it. Do you really think there's a connection between the thief and the murder, Nick? It's possible, but today's trial is a race against the clock. How come? Let's just take our time like always. No! I need to finish these! I'm afraid that's not an option. Smaller domestic cases are usually open for the public. Ah, that makes sense. There he is! Ow! Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Ron Delight. The defense is ready, Your Honor. You are ready? Preparation is the last refuge of the weak. Okay, settle down, everybody. Let's begin with your opening statement, Mr. Godot. He's got the judge in the palm of his hand, yet again. Ron Delight is simply too young to be sent to war. That's all. I'm afraid I have no idea what that means, Mr. Godot. Then you need to get out more, Your Honor. Life is war, but that is exactly why you must be more precise in your wording. 1! That's all my statement means. You understand now, right? Yes. Well then, let me briefly summarize the details of this case. Wow, the judge is taking charge like he knows what's going on for a change. The victim is Kane Bullard, CEO of KB Security. Blech. I shouldn't be making fun of a dead body, but his body was found in a safe at approximately 9 a.m. on the morning of the 13th. However, the time of death was estimated as 1 a.m. of the previous day. And that's when our little lost kitten dropped the ball. That little lost kitten is, of course, the defendant. It's okay, he's ugly. Hey, Nova. Very well then, Mr. Godot, please call your first witness. I never drink more than 17 cups of coffee during any given trial. But the first one is always the best. Mr. Godot, your witness? Let him take his time. Yeah. Okay then, let's hear what the defendant, Mr. Ron DeLay, has to say for himself. The defendant? Well, Mr. Wright, does the defense have any objections? It may be a bit of a disadvantage having the defendant testify, but... Do you have just... Wait, is this Min's type? Okay. Okay, wait a second though. The guy from Jujutsu Kaisen, which has his eyes... I haven't watched the show yet. I haven't read it either yet. But... The guy who you're thinking of... Godot, yeah! I was looking him up last night. No, not me. Yes! Yes! I was just like, I was talking to my friend about it, and she was just like, oh yeah, you'll like Gojo. And I was just like, okay. And I saw it was that good, and I was just like, oh my god! He's totally my type! I hate eyes, clearly. Clearly, I just hate eyes, yeah. Down with eyes. Get them out of my sight. Oh my god. Yes. I'm so dang happy right now. Literally, because I was talking about this last night. I remember when Mia was defending me. She allowed me to testify so she could do a cross-examination. She put a lot of trust in me back then. We have no objections, Your Honor. The defense will allow Mr. Delight to testify. Just look at him, though. You've got guts, Trey. Alright then, Mr. Rondelite. Please take the stand. Nova Phantom. What? You did it, didn't you? Imagine going to court and it's some smooth sax playing. Ah, I would go to every court trial. No, that's not true. For a moment there, I thought we'd set the record for the shortest trial ever. Well, Mr. Delight already looks plenty guilty with that face he's making. And once he opens his big mouth, he'll probably put the last nail in his own coffin. Ha! Very well. Now then, can you tell me something? If you didn't kill Bullard, why did you go to KB Security? Well, it's kind of hard to say. Boy, I wish I could go. Now then, let's hear some testimony about what happened. Murder! Wow! Ron is so cute. Man. Even though he's kind of stupid. Why'd you put the body in the safe? That's gonna get him jail time enough. Well, he's already gonna get jail time because we're gonna prove that he's a Thief. That evening around 1 AM, I went to see Mr. Bullard in his office at KB Security. The blackmail letter I got, it ordered me to go there. I'd been working for KB Security until a year ago, so I knew where his office was. That's it? The exact time the murder took place. 2! The weak get washed away by the tides of fate. The strong drink it up. Ha! It's bitter today, too. Just like my destiny. It's so... You never know that from the way he's chugging it down. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you please. Alright, let's see what I'm doing here. Bam! Hold it! It ordered you there? It was the first time I'd gotten a blackmail letter that ordered me to go somewhere. Does that mean you've gotten other blackmail letters then? Oh, of course. They'd say, oh. Why don't you save those for later, Mr. Delight? Please, don't say anymore. Now, what should I do? Press harder. So what did the blackmail letter in question say? It said, bring $50,000. Money, eh? A perfect motive for committing murder. Yeah. Oh, but... Wait! I never intended to pay that money anyway. Oh, is that right? After all, he had nothing to hold over my head. I had nothing to be afraid of. An important point indeed. Blackmail letter. I can't... It's so hard to say. Witness, let's add that... Let's have that added to your testimony. Yes, sir. Ha! A muddy mud skipper in outer space has a better chance of surviving. What? A what? What, Phoenix? I don't understand your language. Okay, it says ignore this for now. And press here. You used to be a security chief for KB Security, right? Yes, that's right. A security chief? You? And yet, a year ago you were fired without notice. Such a Francisco line. No, I don't know what a muddy mud skipper is. Never heard of that, ever. Revenge for an old grudge? A perfect motive for murder, wouldn't you say? This isn't good. Maybe I should change the subject? What do I change it to? Why he was fired. Mr. Delight, please tell us why you were fired from your job. Well, the world is filled with those who have said, I wish I had never asked that. Okay, I'll take it back. Defendant, please answer the question. I will. I needed money. You needed money? Well, you see, Jessie loves to spend it. It's kind of her hobby. Whose hobby is... Well, I mean, if you have a hobby, you're spending... A mud skipper is a type of fish? Muddy mud skipper from... What? Ren and Stimpy? What's that? What? Hip with the lingo. Is Ren and Stimpy? Huh? Fish dude. I don't know what you guys are talking about at all. Fish that can go on land? Not exactly the best hobby in the world, huh, Nick? My salary wasn't nearly enough, so I stole data from the company! Come again? KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. And since I was a security team chief, you stole some data and sold it! He's always been a thief! Mr. Bullard found out and I was fired immediately. Why didn't you ask this before, Phoenix, so you're not so surprised? I was somehow able to keep a secret and made it seem like I had quit on my own. What is it, Nick? You don't look so good. Someone who brings harm to their company is fired as punishment. Roddy! Roddy! What are you doing? I'm trying to defend you! You do remember to... Wait, you do well to remember that. He sure told you. So you admit that you stole data from your company, is that correct? Yes, I'm sorry. This is a very important fact. Please add it to your testimony. No, man, this whole thing is just a big turd for the worst. Crash to blow up. It's gonna take the jaws of life to rip this case from the clutches of disaster. Yo, Roddy! You're so bad. Oh my god. Alright, ignore the statement. Present Desiree on statement 3. Okay. Sorry, guys. I know I'm using a walkthrough. Haruka! I love Godot. Me too! He's the best! Everyone say hi to Haruka! Mr. Delight. What you said just now doesn't match what you told me yesterday. Huh? What doesn't? I think you must have been scared. Very scared. Of having a certain person find out your secret. Gulp. A certain person? Miss Desiree Delight, the defendant's wife. Bye! Listen to me, my Desi, she's... Looks like if I just sit back and relax, the fun will end before it truly begins. Grr, Godot. ZK, thanks for subscribing! Yes, we know, it was all your wife's fault. What do you mean? Mr. Delight stole company data to pay for his wife's spending habit, for which he was fired. Lucky, thanks for subscribing. Oh, I think Streamlabs is doing that thing again. Yep. Unable to face his own wife, someone used his dirty little secret to blackmail him. Yeah. And that is how this murder came about. Oh, God, he's so close. He's so close. He's so close. Hold on. We'll just, I'm just putting my... I'm a ghost, right? So I can be over top of the dead person. Ah! Wait, wait. Oh. Oh, I should have kissed him. You're right. No, everything's falling neatly into place for him. Don't talk about my Desi like that, or you'll be sorry. Oh, is that a threat? Is that a threat? Well, it seems that we've learned a great deal of things here so far. What do you think, Nick? I didn't think it was possible to get so thoroughly whipped in just 20 minutes. Except when Francisca's here. Yeah, we got coffee. Clearly, there was sufficient motive for murder. He stole data for his wife, and he killed to protect his secret. A family man who cared just a little too much. The motive is clear. Let's move on. What happened at the crime scene at 1 in the morning, Mr. Delight? Come now, tell us. We're all ears. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. Oh, who could that be? Suddenly, I was hit on the forehead. After that, I remember being a bit dazed. If I hadn't been wearing that, I would have been killed. When I came to, bleh, Mr. Bullard was lying there, dead. Dead, dead, dead. Dead, dead, dead. He was so dead. Dead, dead, dead. Hold on. 1 second. Okay. I believe the detective from yesterday provided similar testimony. He said that Mask the Mask struck him on the head from behind. Of course, since Atme turned out to be the culprit himself, that was a lie. Ha! No one's going to believe a pathetic lie like that. What are you saying? I was really attacked! Sexy sleeve belt. Got that, Mr. Trite? Don't go easy just because he's your client. 3! If I see any sign that you are, I'll treat you to another cup of my special blend. You don't need to worry about that, Mr. Godot. I have faith in Ron. I know he didn't do it. Wow. Okay, press. Hold it. Matt, could you please clarify what you're referring to? Why, my Mask the Mask costume, of course. Wait a moment. Mask the Mask? Did I forget to mention it before? Just to be on the safe side, I dressed as Mask the Mask. And then I descended upon the office of the CEO of KB Security. You look so cute in What? Nick, did you know about this? He never told me this. I don't recall him ever mentioning it to me either. Even I didn't know that. It seems our little friend really loves to keep secrets, right? I'm sorry, I just never had a chance to mention it up until now. Wait, that's not right. You know just how something slipped in. Ha! My 6th cup of coffee is... 6th? We're not at 3? My 6th cup of coffee is staring up at me coldly. We're at 6? We missed 3? At any rate, we can't ignore this new piece of info. Witness, please correct your testimony. Wow. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, let's press again. Why were you dressed up as Mask the Mask? Why? Because I am him, of course. What are you talking about? Mask the Mask's trial's being held next door. Yes, I guess so. Anyway, at that time, I thought I was being blackmailed over the Damask issue. So I thought I should go as him, just to be safe. Oh boy. Let me tell you, it's a real pain to move around with that cape. That's why I took it off. Oh wait, that's not why I took it off. That's why it took a lot longer than I expected. Yeah, why am I making up words now? Took a lot longer? What is he talking about? What do you mean by took a lot longer? Oh, opening the safe, of course. My cape got caught on the safe door, you see. This all happened when I was hiding Mr. Bullard's body. Yes, you were the one that hid the body in the safe. I'm writing my own fanfiction. Inconceivable! Why did you hide it? What were you thinking? Question. When does someone toss their dirty shorts in the washing machine? What? The answer is simple. When they're dirty? When they take them off. Huh? As usual, I have no idea what you're saying. Do you mean that Mr. Delight hid the body because he's the murderer? Ha! So you're not as stupid as you look. What? His metaphor this time was really obscure. Why did the BGM go sexy? This is Godot's theme song. It's his theme song. Mr. Wright, you don't mean that you knew about this whole safe business? Do you? Oh, well, yes. Why am I the only one not in the loop here? Sexy music. You like a jazz? Uh-oh. Looks like a storm front is moving in over the fair weather judge. I panicked and hid the body in the safe. It took about 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Says I present this. Your Honor, could you please take a look at this record? And what might this be? The record for the emergency buzzer that connects the CEO's office to security. If the button in this office is pressed, a security team is supposed to come running. And according to this record, the buzzer was pushed once at 1:02 a.m. What? If Mr. Rondelite truly was the murderer, he would have ran as soon as that buzzer sounded. After all, a security guard would have been heading his way. Objection. Let's remember who we're dealing with here. He probably had no idea there were security personnel in the building. Objection! No. Up until 1 year ago, my client was working as a chief of security. There's no way he wouldn't have known about them. But as it turns out, the guard never came. That was nothing more than a coincidence. The fact that the guard was a pathetic loser who had just gotten punched in the face by his ex's new boyfriend and wasn't anywhere in the vicinity was not something Mr. Delight could have known. Again, remember who we're dealing with here. It's a sure bet that Mr. Delight didn't even notice the buzzer going off. The back and forth objections! Yes! This buzzer is extremely loud. There's no way he could have ignored something like that. If he had been conscious, that is. Conscious? What do you mean by that? Ugh. 4? 7? Fine, let's hear your theory. Recall the defendant's testimony. The moment he entered the victim's office, someone attacked him. Mr. Delight said he felt dazed. I'm willing to wager that he was knocked unconscious for at least a few minutes. Unconscious? So he fainted? That's why Mr. Delight didn't know the buzzer had sounded. And that's why he thought he had time to hide the body. So what are you trying to say? Probably 30th? No, he doesn't go more than 17. Ugh. Mr. Delight was knocked out and the buzzer went off soon afterward. Now, unless my client was able to hit the buzzer while he was unconscious, it could only mean that there was another person in that room. That's right. Whoever it was, they knocked out Ron Delight and then pressed the buzzer. Order in the court. Mr. Wright, this is preposterous. It was this kid. Ron Delight is the one who killed Kane Fuller. So many objections! Then who pressed the buzzer? It was the victim, of course. He pressed the buzzer when the defendant attacked him. No, there were no fingerprints on it. He didn't die right away. He must have held on long enough to push that button. No! No! We know there's no fingerprints on it. There's none. There's no fingerprint. There's Phoenix, you know this. What is your opinion on this, Mr. Wright? I can prove it. He's not wearing gloves. I got this. Let me in, coach. Let me in. The defense's opinion is this, Your Honor. This piece of evidence proves that it wasn't the victim who sounded the buzzer. Ah! I believe this is the piece of incontrovertible evidence you were looking for. The emergency buzzer? Is there some kind of clue on it? Absolutely not. Hey, come on now. At least give some thought to what you say before opening your mouth. The fact that there are absolutely no clues is itself a clue. Now I'm the one who's clueless. This button has no fingerprints on it! If Mr. Bullard had really pressed it himself, naturally, he would have left his fingerprints behind. Ah! Yeah! Brandalite obviously wiped them off. Objection! Objection! Why would he? A guard could have come in at any moment. He touched that button. I knew he did! The defendant, Mr. Delight, was dressed as mask to mask. A mask to mask always wears gloves! What reason could he possibly have to wipe the button free of fingerprints? Ah! Order! It would seem I've been forced to eat crow. I wonder what blend number crow flavored coffee is. However, if the real killer was there at the scene, why would that person press the emergency buzzer? Shouldn't they have run away without putting themselves in extra danger? 9 or 10 or 11? I think it was 9. What's with this awkward silence? They pressed the button so someone would come see Ron. And then think he was the murderer. Duh. Looks like you're fresh out of parlor tricks. They're on to you, Nick. Just give me a minute to collect my thoughts. Yeah, to place the blame. Duh. What the? What? To call the security guard. And Mr. Delight just happened to waltz in when the murder was taking place, right? The killer clobbered Mr. Delight and then sounded the buzzer. Even though security was supposed to respond right away. But they wouldn't respond right away. It was like 2 floors. Security was supposed to respond? Mama. Time's up, Mr. Wright. Let's hear what you have to say. Oh ho, you've got some guts. I like that in an opponent. Why did the real killer sound the emergency buzzer? They didn't mean to call security guard. Okay, to find out what it did. The killer knew that if they pressed the button, a guard would come running. And that was exactly what they wanted. Do you mean to say that the killer called the guard on purpose? Yes. Although, as it turned out, he never showed up. Because he was getting his clock cleaned at the time. What? Clock cleaned? More clocks? Ha! What a touching story. You're saying the killer had a change of heart and called the guard to turn himself in? No! No, I'm not. When that buzzer sounded, there were 3 people in that office. The victim, Pin Bullard, who was already dead. The defendant, Ron Delight, who was out cold. And the 3rd person, the real killer. Beep, beep. Hypothetically, yes. Now then, in this situation, if the real killer made an escape, what would happen? The only ones left in the room would be the victim and Ron Delight. And if any security guards came running in at that time, they would have think that I was the murderer. Exactly. That was precisely the real killer's objective. To frame Ron Delight for murder. Yeah! Clock cleaned equals punched. Larry is the clock. Order! It would seem number probably like 12. Let's just assume every time we go back to Godot, it's a different cup. I've been made to eat my words once again. You want to see Ron wear a dress? Me too. Yeah, he would suit a dress so well. Be so cute. 10, 11, 12, 13. Definitely only go up to 17 though. Actually, you've been made to do a spit take with a cup of coffee. Mr. Wright, who was it? Who was it that tried to frame me? Wait a second. I'm the one and only Master Maskell. Nick, you mean the real killer is? We're going to drag that person in here right now. But who is it? I don't have any solid proof yet, but think about it. The killer knew Mr. Delight's identity, and they also knew that he had been called to KB security that night. So the killer used him to execute a well-crafted plan to murder Kane Bullard. Who is it? It's me. It's Pearls. It's Adrian. It's Godot. It's Larry. Oh, let's get him locked up. It's Larry. It's Maya. Detective Luke Atney. He's the only one who could have done it. Ace Detective Luke Atney? You mean Mask the Mask did it? No. Your Honor, the person being tried in the court next to us is not Mask the Mask at all. He is, in actuality, the true murderer of Kane Bullard! Now! Zavari! Order! Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Theft and murder. Which is the more serious crime? They're not even close. Murder is the more serious crime, of course. It's a capital crime subject to a capital punishment. Capital punishment. I can't speak. Capital crime punishment. Capital crime. Death by poo. Please remember the trial from yesterday if you would. When Luke Atney confessed, there was a huge commotion in the courtroom. Of course, the famous detective was unmasked as masked a mask. Instead of being convicted of murder, he was found guilty of grand larceny. This was his true objective all along. To be found guilty? Mask the Mask had the perfect alibi for when the murder took place. He was stealing the urn at Lordly Taylor. In other words, being found guilty as Mask the Mask was Luke Atney's airtight, watertight, and unassailable alibi. A guilty verdict as an alibi? I have a cup of coffee on my head because of Godot. Yeah, welcome. You know, it's almost time. For what? For Luke Atney's verdict. It was a pretty simple trial after all. If we're going to stop this trial and stall that one, we need to do it now. Of course, that's assuming you have proof that the detective was the one who committed the murder. Uh-oh. Proof? What do you mean, proof? Uh-oh. Proof? Mr. Luke Atney's trial has indeed attracted the attention of the entire country. If we were to intrude and failed to provide adequate proof of his true crime, Mr. Delight would be left with no grounds for appeal. Renumearu, arigato! Welcome to membership! Thank you, membership! Thank you! Welcome. Am I really sure about this? A bet's only good when your life's the ante. Mr. Wright, I believe in you. Mr. Delight. So please. I'm begging you. Thanks, but my decision will determine the rest of your life. Yeah. Can I really risk your life like this? Yeah. What was that? Don't stray, Phoenix. For your client takes the path of trust. Yay! That voice, it sounds like... Mia! Your Honor, the defense requests an immediate recess. Ha. So that's your answer, huh? Very well. I've decided as well. This court will now take a 20-minute recess. Mr. Wright, when we return, please summon Mr. Luke at me to the stand. Yes, Your Honor. What the? Well, Sir Detective at me? I have to say, Mr. Payne, you performed splendidly. Oh no, Sir Detective at me. You were the one who... Ha! This judge! It's this judge! That's enough. This court sees no reason to further prolong this trial. This court finds the defendant, Luke, at me. Wait! Don't hand down your verdict yet, please! Well, sir lawyer, welcome to my courtroom. Who's this hoser, eh? Look at his eyes! Ah! My name is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law, and I wish to file an accusation against this man. Look at me. Accusation? You accuse Mask to Mask? That man is not Mask to Mask. He's just a ruthless murderer. What? It's my grandpa. Oh my god, I see it. I understand now. That's so funny. He's a Canadian judge. That's so perfect. My sis? I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then she's still alive. Inside your heart. Nicky boy. Miss Delight? Is it true that Detective is the real killer? To be honest, we don't have any definitive proof. But he's the only one who could have done it. Canadian judge. In Japanifornia. Amazing. But wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective at me want to kill Kane Bullard? Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. Yeah. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner rather than later. I'm selling you on playing this game? Is that sarcasm? I hope I'm actually selling you on playing it. It's so good. It's so good, actually. Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke at me, please take the stand. Who was Luke's attorney? I'll always want to know. I'll always be like, who? Well. How do you do, sir lawyer? I never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Grossberg? Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Mask the Mask. Itchy. I'm sorry. I'm afraid even the great Luke at me has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here. You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Mask the Mask. Indeed. Look at me is look at me. Yes, that's the pun. That's the pun. Yeah. a lot of characters in this series have puns for names. Indeed. It's truly child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their own property to them. It's kind of messed up. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. So you continue to insist that you are in fact Mask the Mask. Of course. It's way worse in Japanese. Yeah, ryuichi naruhodo. So funny. Naruhodo. Very well then, Luke at me. Let us begin with this simple question. On October 12th at 1 a.m., Kane Bullard was murdered. Where were you at the time? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. But don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge. Thanks? Hehe, aha. Alright, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder, speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor. I was stealing the urn as Mask the Mask, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in my case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mask the Mask was the same time as the murder. Okay. 12 or 13? I don't know. It seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene. Everything else up until now was all part of his plan. There has to be a secret to this picture as well. Even the great Mask the Mask cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Hold it right now! Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, we still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know that he is a fool. Stop trying to be Francisca! Stop it! Stop trying to be Francisca! You're ugly and you're not cute like Francisca. I think he's trying to say that you're full of it, Nick. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi. Burn! Okay, let's see what I do here. Oh, whoopsie. Bop, beep, bop. Beep, 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 bop. Let's see. I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right. That was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lordly Taylor. 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed, there was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Yes, evil is what I am. Hey Nick, isn't there something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills, right? But if the urn was stolen from Lordly Taylor while he was the only one watching it, he'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true. It is kind of odd. And 4. Let's see, hold on. The camera. About the camera that took this photograph. Oh, come now. It's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp on this photograph, don't you? I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed the picture's data. Unfortunately for the defense, there's no way that picture could have been altered. Looks like I'd better find something else that could be suspicious. Let's see. Press 3. Hold it! No date though. But The only thing is that it shows the paint. Which we know was only uncovered after the crime. You know? So by photograph, you mean this piece of evidence here. Is that correct? Indeed it is. That is it. The very thing that proves I committed the crime. This is the only thing. The very thing that proves you committed the crime. Surely even you would understand by now. Poorly, Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice. The basement warehouse and this picture that supposedly captures it. It's gotta be there, right? You bet. Yeah, it has to be. It's gotta be there. Isn't there something funny about you bet there is? Are you implying that this picture is a fake? You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. We took a look around the basement warehouse that night before the theft took place. There's something in this photo that doesn't match my memory of that night. What about this photograph do you find funny? The paint! The funny part is right here. Why, this is a blood stain! Blood! Now this case is getting interesting. No, it's pink paint. Ah, just paint. And peach colored at that. Peach? Peach colored. I'm sorry. Peach? This is some hot pink. Peach? This is peach? Danganronpa blood, yeah. Peach? Peach? I don't know, I'm calling some... This is not peach. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse. Turns out that something that should have been there is nowhere to be seen. Well, Mr. Wright, what is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains? Take that! The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. There's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime... a golden statue. The golden statue just happened to arrive from the mountain. Sorry, I wanted to check something. Covering up the paint stains. I myself was there the night the theft took place and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, then that statue should have been there. But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue of the old bag was sitting in the corner. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally? Your Honor, this statue was slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would have taken more than an accidental push to move it that distance. Ha! In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why that statue was moved that night? Can you do it, Nick? Never mind who moved it. The real reason is why did they move it over? Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you are prepared with your answer. Who? What? I thought we were saying why was it moved. Who moved it? Well, duh. And there was Luke at me. Come now, sir lawyer. There you go again on one of your strange delusions. What basis do you have for your strange delusions? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple. However, why would I want to move a heavy golden statue? The reason for moving the golden statue. Here's where our battle really begins. Wait, what reason did he have? Can be found in the photo? Sorry. Maybe I need more coffee. To create an alibi by showing you were at Lordly Taylor that night. But this photograph contains a single fatal flaw. If the statue had been there, your lie would have been exposed like cheap film at a drugstore. That is why you had to move the statue. Interesting theory, please enlighten us. Sweet Pea goes to me. Wait, what is it? Oh, the timestamp? Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, it doesn't contain the date, so... You did it the night before. Naturally, the lie in this photo is the timestamp. I'll tell you exactly what I mean. Yeah, there's no date. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB Security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have been at the Lordly Taylor at this time. Well, what does that have to do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door? It was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime, and it was placed there in order to cover up the paint. Exactly. Luke Atme had already decided on the time which he was going to kill the victim. And so, in order to create an alibi for that time, he took this picture days before the murder took place. But wouldn't the records show the date? Right? The camera went off once around 1 AM at the night of the crime. I'm confused. The camera data says it went off on the night of the crime. Of course, the statue hadn't been brought down yet to the basement warehouse yet. So on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. Just go with it. Okay. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. What? A long-tailed cat in a okay. Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down and placed. The card records show other dates and times. But it also says the night of the crime. Look at me, had to move the statue on the night of the murder. He did it to make the room match with the way it did in his photo. Wow. Order. Mr. Atme, is this true? One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this? Yeah. The data for the basement warehouse computer. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime. It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lordly Taylor staff. However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have been allowed you to tamper with the data. Aha. Order, as nervous as a long-tailed mud skipper chasing a space rocket. Mr. Godot, what is the meaning of this? Oh no! I warned you about making me wait. Now put that coffee down. Nah. My 11th cup. I've promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop. However, the defense has a very good point. A good point? So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he's got his points mixed up with his other points. So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time. And that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea. However, There's one point that can't be denied. Which is... Twelfth cup. That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe can never reach their dreams. That's very true. No way! Don't fall for that, Your Honor. Hey, Mr. Damask. Yes? If there's no funny business in your actions as Mask Damask, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy. So let's hear it. Yes, please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box in Savari. It was sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was an extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. Then I handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. That's pretty much all stuff we've heard before, isn't it? Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information he gave. Witness, you're sure there are no mistakes this time? Zavari. Zavari. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Alright, let's get through this. Aha! Okay, I would have totally not have known this because I didn't read this. So it says, I will be coming to purloin the most priceless work of art on display in your treasures work of Korean exhibit. Take good care of the speckled urn. That's how we know. Nuggets. Oh my god, it's Womi and his nuggets! I think I can present it here. Objection. Mr. Atme, if you really are Mask Damask, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? But of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Mask Star Damask had written. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now that the speckled here surely refers to this pink pattern on the sacred urn. Yes, that is true, but so what? Truth be told, there is no way that Mask Damask could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink spotted pattern on this urn is actually nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains? And these stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Wright. The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error. Or should I say, an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. Ugh, you can't be serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because of this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder no longer holds water. Poor Adrian. Yeah, why did he have to include the error-prone human thing? That's so rude. Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken. Broken. Nick, I think It's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh? Ha. It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days. Conviction, you say? Yesterday we all decided unanimously that this man was masked a mask. And now we're calling him a murderer? You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. No, it's not. Don't fall for that, too, Your Honor. You say that Luke Atme was the one who killed Kane Bullard? Then let me ask you this. Why would he do that? An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you, my merry murderous motive... Might you, my merry murderous motive, manifest? Nick, he's getting a second wind. If he prepared an alibi and pinned his crime on Ron DeLite, as you say, he must have had a very strong motive for murder. The only one with any motive we've seen is Ron DeLite. Isn't that right, detective? Indeed, according to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. Without a motive, it's nearly impossible to prove guilt in a murder case. Now then, maybe you can enlighten us as to what the defendant's motives were. I'd be honored to, Sir Old-Timer. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Ah! Luke Atme had no point of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate mask to mask and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron DeLite. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. DeLite for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite inexcusable. The defendant truly believes he is masked a mask. Blech. That is why Mr. DeLite saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. Alright, let's get through this. So the victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant? This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment. A handwritten test confirms that Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? Oh no. Begin your cross-examination. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry. I'm looking to see what I gotta do. Let's present the blackmail letter. What's it say again? Okay. Who writes blackmail by hand? Objection. How does he know about the letter? Yeah, that's a good point. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Atme? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Ron DeLite, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. Nice. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Fight! Why don't you show us what you've got there, Junior? Indeed, time to man up, Mr. Wright. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Take that! Take a good look at this newspaper clipping. It contains a picture of the Tear of Ammonon, the stolen jewel. Catch these hands, go! What about it? The problem is this jewel's color. Color? I'm sorry, I just realized something. I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. Godot. Red? Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Eminon that Mask the Mask stole at all! And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That's what you're trying to say, right, Trite? That's what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright? Well, that's what you're trying to say, right, Nick? Yes. This is who Ken Bullard was actually. Take that! It's obvious. Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme. The one wearing a shiny red jewel. Do you have any sort of basis for that claim? You have been personally involved in every single mask case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel? Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. That red diamond ring. That is the diamond referred to in the letter, which means that Kane Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. Order in the court. Order, I think. It seems you've gone too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite. Uh-oh. I don't like the way you said that. King Bullard blackmailing Luke Atme? Are you for real? Yes, I am. Nick, come on, stand up to him. Then answer me this. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world, it certainly does. I think this is 15. King Bullard threatened to make Luke Atme's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep a secret. So just what was that identity? Atme killed King Bullard because he was afraid of a secret being known. What was the identity he wanted to keep secret? Alrighty, the identity that Luke Atme wanted to so desperately keep secret was... So was it... Hold on, make sure it's the blackmailer, right? Yeah, he was the blackmailer. Luke Atme was a blackmailer!
Objection!
Hey now, isn't that a little different from... Sorry, hold on. I have something stuck in my throat. I might need to go get more water. You said that Kane Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atme. Are you saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that? Blackmail on blackmail on blackmail on blackmail. You have to admit, that does sound a little odd. It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense around here. Oh my god. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Ron Delight was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. Yep, he was getting plans. In which case, that would mean that Ron Delight would actually mask the mask. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plans and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And someone That someone was none other than Look at Me! Yay! I mean, boo! Shh! Silence. Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless with the tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? Ow, did you? You say that I, Look at Me, was blackmailing Ron Delight? In which case, I would naturally know all about his relation to Mask the Mask. Well, yes. Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward. Correct? It's true. Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. Good point. You certainly couldn't have blackmailed him otherwise. 16? In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. During the first crime, how did Look at Me know that Ron Delight was Mask the Mask? Hold on, I want to make sure I know this one. Yeah, I have to do the news. Yeah, the newspaper clip. Yeah. Was it this one? Yeah. Take that! I think I see it. See what? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card. You're gonna throw the same insult back at him? Gets into lots of mischief trying to be the center of attention. This newspaper clipping has a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that Mask the Mask didn't just disappear into thin air. He just took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. And that's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that under his mask... Oh, it was Ron. What the? Wasn't he supposed to be Mask the Mask? Not only that, it looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. I can't believe it. He was a slimy blackmailer. What a fraud! Woo! Boo! Boo! Ace baby! Ace baby! Boo! Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Oh, I mean, I've never blacked anyone in my life. Blackmailed. I'm a famous and proud ace detective and also Mask the Mask. Now, ace baby boo! Stinky baby boo! I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer, and that is your true identity! Boo! How dare you even oh! He's going off now. What the? He's going off! Dang! It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer. That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme. Bailiff, please prepare a cell for Mr. Atme.
Objection!
17! Right? The hammer that strikes too fast has no time to aim. What do you mean? I'm already prepared to deliver my ruling. Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. You don't get much more in your face than that. It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite. What do you... It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Look at Me was a filthy blackmailer. And that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder. That's right! That's why he was the one who killed Mr. But... Oh my god, Zen! That's not how it works, sir. Thanks for coming! there's still one thing you have yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Hello? Hello? Therefore, you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KV security? Then I don't see how a verdict can be delivered! No way! Ah! Order! This is it. The final round! It's the final countdown. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Got to prove that Atmi was at Mr. Bullard's office on that night. Can you prove that? That's long enough, Mr. Troy. I want to hear your answer. That night, Luke Atmi was at KV Security, and the defense? I don't think I can prove it. Well, yeah, we can't prove it. I can't prove it. Just as I thought. What do you mean? What? Wait a second, wait. But, if we hear more of Detective Atmi's testimony, why are we still calling him detective? Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Troy. Should I save? I guess I can. What do you mean? I won't allow for any more testimony. That's what I mean. What? Have you forgotten? Luke Atmi is here after we interrupted his own trial. And you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Mask Star Damask. No! Well now, sir lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. What, love? This is Ron Delights will verify that he is the true murderer. I declare that with the full force of my ace detectiveness. You're not an ace detective! Order! Order in the court! That's enough deliberation over this witness. I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is... Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. No. It'll be too late. No more tomorrow. Oh yeah, his name in Japanese. Yeah, Aiga Hoshin. What was it? Aiga Hoshinda or whatever. Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law. Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, that defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. And it applies to this witness. Mr. Atney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as Mask the Mask. He will be innocent as far as the murder of Kane Bullard. Oh. Aiga Hoshidake, that's what it was, yeah. Stupid. How? That doesn't translate at all, though. Like... The fact that you were unable to prove Mr. Atmi's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Kane Bullard's murderer. That's not how double jeopardy works. Amasugi means too sweet. Too sweet. Like, amai is sweet. But amasugi is too sweet. That's when it's like, sugi, when you add sugi to something, it means too much. Like, tabesugi means like, ate too much, you know? He can't be tried again as Mask the Mask. But he could be tried again as a murderer. What the heck? I didn't know that was Ron's name though. I guess that's where the delight comes from. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer, Luke Atmi, will go free. Godosuki? Yeah. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. And as long as there is no more testimony, I'm afraid you have to declare that there will be no further questioning. Are there any objections? Yeah! Object! Object! No! No! Objection! I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you... Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. That voice, no way! Long time no see, Phoenix. Mia! This is the true power of the Korean channeling technique. I know it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she is my mentor, Mia Fei! Woohoo! Now let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Mia! Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony is not over yet. What do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You have cross-examined every statement the witness has made here today. That's true, but unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Michael! Where'd those titties come from, Mint 2021? I did indeed say that. I did indeed say... Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of remarks. Phew! The cinnamon roll is so delightful. Those comments appear to have no importance whatsoever. Very well, then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination. At any rate, as long as the witness has made these remarks, we, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that alright with you, prosecutor? Is something the matter, Mr. Godot? Nothing. Oh, sir lawyer, it looks like you're one step too late. If you think such falsehoods would do anything to me, look at... Let's hear it. It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination. Mr. Godot, what are you... My heart is breaking right now. I'm going to allow the defense to cross-examine your earlier remarks. The defense would like to hear why you declared the defendant to be the true murderer. So please give us one last bit of testimony. Phoenix, this is it. This is our absolute last chance. Indeed, it is true that I was not at the Lordly Tailor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph ready. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron Delight. And thanks to the keycard and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-to-mask outfit, which is why he left no print. This is such a long testimony! Oh my god. On the blackmail letter, the victim likely just mistook the color of the jewel. Zavari! Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. Oh, it's long. Okay, I'm glad we got a walkthrough. Okay. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. No, it doesn't, Phoenix! No, stop it! Stop it, stop it. The witness's earlier remarks do not appear to have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained and none of them seem to contradict. Stop it! How did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. And I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, sir lawyer! Grr. Grr. Are you going to make even more trouble for us now, sir lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone Luke Atmey's trial any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a second. Just one chance? It seems that the party's about to begin. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts that with that testimony. Ow, Phoenix. It would seem. What do you mean, so it would seem? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? That contradicts everything I've been told as a lawyer. At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. The 17th cup? Yeah! Cup number 17! My last cup! Let's go, baby! It seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in his testimony, and I need to point it out without presenting evidence. Which means all I can do is find the contradictory remark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. The count has been all over the place. It really has been. Very well then, Mr. Wright. Please begin your final cross-examination. And walk through. Let's go, baby. Actually, this one makes a lot of sense. I actually thought about it. It's this one. It's this one because he wouldn't know that Ron was wearing it. Because not even Godot knew about it. No one knew that he was wearing it except the person that was in that room. It's this one. No one knew about Ron wearing it. Mr. Atme, about this last remark. What the? You still don't get it, do you, Troy? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. I'm afraid you're the one who still doesn't get it, Mr. Godot. What? Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. How can you say that? Let's review your testimony, shall we, Mr. Atme? The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? Mr. Delight was wearing his mask-starred damask outfit. Is that correct? Indeed, that's what I said. My deductions are absolutely foolproof. More like your deductions prove that you're a fool. Ayo, got him. I'm sorry, whatever do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. When exactly did we learn the fact that Ron Delight was dressed as mask-starred damask when he went to the scene of the crime? That was, just a few hours ago. When my 6th cup was looking at me with a cold stare. That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known this are those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known about that. Aye! You were in the next courtroom, being tried as Mask the Mask. So then enlighten us. Just how did you know about that piece of information? Well... Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Mask the Mask outfit. There is one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out. One way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. Delight's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer. But Mr. Delight never saw his attacker, so there's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme. The girls are fighting. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying? Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you turn that statement around, it stands as to reason that the real killer also seen Ron Delight. Impossible. Dun dun! Detective Atme, you saw Mask to Mask at the murder scene that night. You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. He's powering up again. Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I was forced to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight. And upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty of as Mask to Mask in order to escape his true crimes. And to that end, he came up with this plan to use the double jeopardy rule when making his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me. We're ignoring Ron again. I came perilously close to besmirching the record. We said this yesterday, too. Don't ignore me! Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be there? About the verdict? I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that. But I'm really Mask to Mask. So thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? Double jeopardy! Oh my god. I've been careless. What do you think, Mia? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. Yo! Second! A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he was once found innocent. But he also, like, admitted it? The Mask to Mask is really innocent? This is actually double jeopardy, though, because he was already found guilty or found innocent of being Mask to Mask. So, because of that, he actually cannot be tried again as being Mask to Mask. He's a secret genius! He's a genius, actually! Now then, this court finds the defendant... Yay, confetti! Wow, confetti! Yay! Yahoo! Wait, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't so good. You see, I'm Mask to Mask. Should have him tried with the Lordly Taylor crime. Not the list of Mask to Mask crimes. Yeah, they charged him as being Mask to Mask, not just the one crime. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't con me much these days. I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. You mean about becoming the master of the Crane Channeling School? Becoming the master means saying goodbye to our mother. Misty Faye, right? Watch over her, will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around. Wait! Yeah. Oh, Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. Oh, no, wait. Nothing real. Oh, just be happy already. Oh, Maya's back. Dang it. They've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as mask to boot. Mia. But in exchange, I lost everything. What do you mean? Stealing security info from KB Security, becoming mask to mask. I did it all for one reason. For her. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything. Come to think about it, she once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired from KB Security and lost all the money I had, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought for sure she would leave me. So that's why you became mask to mask. Yes, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, as we've seen with the urn. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were? You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it. Mr. Delight, even if a bowl is broken, there's always a way to put it back together. Wait, do I actually... This sacred urn, Desi was the one who found this. Desiree, your wife, she's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have anything to worry about. What an oddly specific analogy. So stupid. There you are. Miss Delight. You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. But, I suppose you don't want anything to do with me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what was going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined what you were really mask to mask either. What are you going to do now that you know? You're not gonna really leave him, are you? Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast that there's no way he could ever get away. But you said you hated criminals. Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky. Like that detective. My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them. Like a man! That's right. I love a man who's so chivalrous. Chivalrous. I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. Desi. Desiree, you really do love Rod, don't you? Nicky boy, I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for her. She's so nice! She's so sweet! Unless you're a cool thief, yeah. Yeah. Take care of yourself. You too, Nicky boy. I can feel my face going red. Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations! Oh, come on. Okay, we get it. Like Kaito Kid. Just as the case came to a close, so too did my consciousness. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together. But I know that's not true. I mean, just look. So cute. Here's a perfect example of one that's been put back together, even better than before. Aww. Yay! Yahoo! The maid outfit. Sorry, KRMV, thank you! For the BB fun. Yes, I know it's speculation and it's bad, but people love telenovelas for a reason. BB fun? Huh? Thank you though! Thank you for the super chat! Arigato! Cute! So guys, this is the case we'll be skipping. I'm so sad! This is the case we'll be skipping. We'll be skipping this one so we can do 4 and 5. So, if you want to see Made My, you should play it. Baby? Baby? What? Huh? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. So long, case 3. Yeah, you should play it yourself if you want to play it. I'm gonna speedrun it like after I help Mama Mint and get through it tonight so that on Tuesday we can start case 4. Yes. Too bad it's such a great case. I know, you could see fake Phoenix here. And then this girl's good too. What, Violet? What? Huh? A shot of me and Maya together! That's such a good idea! Hold on a second, real quick. Hold on. Oh no, wait a second. Go back. Wait, save progress, yes. Save progress, yes. Okay. Oh, wait! Wait a second. Get out of here. No, get out of here. Get out of here. Wait a second. Oh, it's going by itself. Oopsie. Viola, yeah. Wait, I thought it was Violet. Is it Viola? I don't remember. Well, you can see what happened. You can see what happens and then play the game yourself. It's not Phoenix! It's so funny, you can tell it's not him because he's huge! Viola Cadaverini. Why won't anyone believe me? Dun dun! Oh no! Dun dun! Okay. How do I get back to title screen? There we go. No, I continue. New game. Here we go. Now I can stand next to Maya for real. Give me a second though. Big. Yay! We're holding hands! Yay! 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 いらっしゃいませ。お帰りなさいませ。ご主人様、お嬢様。はい。何名様ですか？はい。Spoon, thank you. 2 cuties. Nah, she is the cutie. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Paige, thank you. Can I have a cup of coffee and a bagel? We don't serve bagels at my maid cafe, I'm sorry. Alrighty. Choco Hinto Kohi kudasai. ExSYdH, thanks for subscribing! Thank you! No bagels. Oh, we're getting the subscribed people again. Thank you. Mid collab. Woohoo! So yeah, we'll be skipping this one, unfortunately. But you should definitely play it if you have the game. Wait a second. 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 Genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. His feet probably like here. So I'd probably be like, I don't know how tall he is. Where's his feet? Maybe here? I don't know. Shadow Moon, thank you. Mid, thank you. I feel like I'd go up to his shoulders, right? Wait, the height. It says he's 185. That's like 40 centimeters taller than me. 6 foot, 40 centimeters taller than me. So this would be accurate, right? Hi. 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 Wait a second. Wait a second. Even better. Even better. Even better. Yeah. Would I be down here? Wait, hold on. Be like that. Don't look at me like that. I should be smaller? How? Oh, I messed up. Wait a second. How small should I be? What? Like down here? Ah, nice. Half of his top. So like here? How long are his legs? Wait, should I be like this? This is too small. This is too. Look, he's a giant. That's too small. That's too small. That's too small. As small as possible. I sit on his shoulder. Hey! Hey! I fit in his pocket. I'm a shoulder. I'm the, like, a little... Oh, since I'm... I keep clicking around. Since I'm becoming an angel, I'm the angel that sits on your shoulder. And I'm like, hey. Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. Yep, that's it. Oh. Yahoo! And Tuesday we will continue. We'll continue and we'll do case 4. Yep. for joining me today with playing Phoenix Wright. I'm actually really hungry, so I'm gonna go get some food. And evil mint on it can be bubblegum. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Usaruru! Thank you! Wait, where did... super... Oh, there it is. Thank you, Min... Thank you for the wonderful stream, Minto-chan. May I ask a favor? Can you sing Happy Birthday? My birthday is next Wednesday. Yeah! Wait, sing it right now? Sing it right now? Yeah, we can sing it. Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Usaruru! Goshitijima! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday! Boss, thank you! Thanks for the streams. Thank you! Alrighty, I'm gonna go eat now. Have a good day. Thanks for joining me for finishing case 2. Have a good day, have a good night. And we'll get through case 4. We'll not get through it, but we'll start case 4 on Friday or Tuesday. I'm getting my days mixed up. And yeah. Thanks guys. See you later. Otsumito. Bye bye. See you later. Thanks for coming. Bye bye. Bye bye. Otsumito. Usaruru, thank you. Thank you very much. No, thank you. Bye bye. Otsugodo. Yeah. Bye bye. See you. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. Have a good morning. Have a good anything, whatever time it is. See you later. Bye bye. See you. Otsumito.